Look, I want them to hear how loud my dad is.
It's genetic.
It's genetic. I also want them to hear that Pop said he would not come on the podcast, but has been podding for at least 30 minutes.
That's a fact.
Yep.
On the side. And it's a great pod. He told me he wasn't coming here again without his lawyer. Having the same problem with him. Hey, where's my... Yo, imagine my dad bringing a lawyer here. All right. How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
Feeling good, man.
What's up?
It's Friday, man.
Yeah.
Saturday.
I don't even fuck with beef. This guy just made one of them Eddie Murphy burgers.
Pop burgers.
Pop burgers.
The real Joe burgers.
He made it.
The original. Joe the First burgers.
Yo, y'all making me mad.
It's not no junior burger.
Yeah.
Too many Sundays. Y'all done came over. Yo, you ain't making no Joe burgers? Watch yourself.
I'm just saying, you gotta pay
Pop
homage
made
to
those with some extra love. He don't make them like that all the time.
He heard that shit you said.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You gotta do that more often then.
On air, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for killing Gladys Knight. All right. Y'all good?
We good.
Man. Let's
sure?
Get it. Let's get it.
Because it's fuck shit to get into.
Yes,
a lot of it.
And I'm here to get into it. Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this?
New Joe Budden. Enough of daddy.
It's park.
What's up?
All right. What episode is this?
565.
Welcome to episode. Hey, Erickson, can we get a last look on Joe? It's all right? All right. Welcome to episode 565 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest. Brother Ish is here. Ice is here. Parks is here.
Yep.
Corey is here. Amani is here. Pops is here. Young boys in the back.
Yeah. That was dry.
The fuck was that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a little better.
Y'all good back there?
It's that couch, yo.
Yeah, it is that couch.
Couch got him falling asleep back there. Also, this episode, want to shout out to our sponsors. We have our young boy cam set up in the back in case these niggas get too froggy. Or in case somebody out here isn't froggy enough. Whichever comes first. Lot to get to, so I'm not going to waste anybody's time on this beautiful, beautiful weekend. How you brothers feeling?
I'm great.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
It's a weekend, man. I'm ready.
Yep. It's fall.
I'm ready for it.
Weather. I fuck with the fall.
Oh, yeah.
Woke up this morning, it was fall.
Yeah, I had to cut the heat on in my room.
Me too. That's real.
It was cold.
That's real.
I was naked and cold.
It's not where you want to be.
Naked and cold ain't fun.
Nah, ain't it?
I was in there looking like Whacker 100. Alex, you seen they caught my nigga slipping? They caught my nigga slipping, Whack 100, man.
Hey, what?
Yo, not too much on Whack neither, yo.
What happened?
Yeah, I leaked a little picture of him in the hotel room naked. So on the bed, laying on his stomach on the phone.
Okay.
Who took the picture? So now, men, because you know men, well, whoever took the picture, I don't know who took the picture. They say that's some side chick. I don't fucking know. That's none of my business. But men now is just like, yo, because they're saying he was on Clubhouse. So now men are saying, yo, you be naked laying on the bed talking to niggas on Clubhouse, which begs the question, because I don't have too much to say about how Whack uses his phone, but how do y'all use the phone? Like y'all just be walking around the crib naked talking to niggas on the phone?
Nah, I usually keep my shit away.
Yeah.
See, look how it even sounds. You be in the house with your dick away?
What, I'm on the phone?
I'll be in the house with my dick away.
Yo, y'all gotta stop, yo. Yo, Imani.
Who I'm on the phone with?
Look.
You walk around the house naked?
Yes.
All the time?
Yes. I can't wait till my mom leave. I set the alarm extra early while she up there just to walk out naked in the house still. How you still feel like a man?
My box
It's like the best thing to do in the world is just walk around naked.
I mean, yeah. There's a time and a place, though.
So what, the phone gonna ring and I'm gonna run to the closet and grab a shirt?
I'm not answering the phone.
I mean, I wasn't naked to begin
Yo,
with.
y'all are so weird, yo.
We weird.
Yes.
Got it.
Society. Maybe not just y'all, but that's weird.
To have clothes on.
Having clothes on is weird.
No, I'm with the walking around
stop.
naked in
See,
your house.
stop.
But
I don't
start that pod and shit.
I'm never naked in my house like that.
Rob, the name of this episode is This Is Where I Stand. I'm coming in here today to make very defined lines on where I stand on things.
Okay.
Because I'm just reading the news, I'm reading the comments, I'm listening to you idiots, and it hit me like a bag of bricks. Damn, yo, a lot of these niggas got me fucked up still. I thought I fixed some of that. But some of you niggas, it still got me just a smidgen of fucked up. Starting with Ice. I ain't like that shit you did last episode. I'm on that.
wait, we did.
I'm playing diss records.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck who like it, who don't like it.
As you should.
Who want to point out some hypocrisy, who want to be glued to this fucking point we made one pod that I can't seem to get behind us.
Hey, Joe.
Joe Budden is playing diss records.
First off,
hold on, I'm not done with these niggas.
Well, you said
if
my name.
you
so,
niggas want to go shoot each other, stab each other, put switches on guns, stalk each other, drop locations on site, that had zero to do with me enjoying a diss record.
I agree.
Let me know when you
I
finish.
agree 100%.
If you niggas want to go interview rappers and ask them about every fucking op they've ever had, then by all means, go ahead. I will not make the parallel between that and diss records. I'm playing a diss. This nigga made me feel bad all fucking week that I let that bullshit ride.
It's one thing in playing a diss record. It's another thing in highlighting a diss record that's perpetrating a beef.
They all perpetrate beef.
Yeah, that's what diss records are.
That's what a diss record is.
Come on.
Stop it.
No, they all don't.
Why don't they?
They all don't perpetrate.
Give me the diss
actual
record that
acts.
don't. Give me the diss record that don't.
Nigga, I'm talking about
I
actual
could
acts.
give you some.
Sans Joe Budden.
At one point in time, when Nas and Jay-Z was beefing, nobody thought Nas was going to do nothing to Jay-Z and vice versa.
Or if something happened, they didn't go in there and say, talking about it.
You get what I'm saying? Today,
Y'all don't play Hit 'Em Up?
Stop it.
yeah,
Of course you do. It's one of the greatest
the
diss
best
tracks
diss
ever
record
made.
of all time.
No,
Okay.
it's not that. But
It is, but it's cool. But what I'm saying is this: even back then, nobody thought Pac was going to do nothing to Big, or nobody
Y'all
on
gotta
Bad
stop.
Boy.
Two
That's
of our
a crutch.
biggest heroes lost
That's a
our
crutch,
lives
That's a crutch.
in relation to
after
that
the
record.
records,
It's
right?
not true.
After
No,
the records.
no,
Hold
that's
on, hold on.
Time out,
Hold
time
on.
out.
No.
That's not true either.
That's after
Neither
records.
one of them lost their lives based on Hit 'Em Up.
Fam, there was East Coast and West Coast tension.
True.
Yes.
That's how that brewed. That's how that got stirred.
Sure.
Something had to culminate to these records being birthed and these deaths.
Yes.
This didn't
No,
just
no,
pop
no.
up out of this didn't just pop up out of nowhere.
The deaths, that's not true though. The deaths did not take place as a result of the East Coast niggas beefing with the West Coast.
Says
niggas.
who? Says who? What are you talking about?
Pac passed away based
Stop.
on
You naming one person. Stop. There was wars. There were literal wars going on back then.
I'm asking a question. Tupac passed away based on the East Coast West Coast beef. It's a yes or a no.
Not my place to say. Not my place.
You're wrong. He did not.
It's not my place to say. That
it's
changes
cool.
nothing.
That's-
That changes nothing. And there was East Coast, West Coast tension.
Heavy tension.
Yes. we're in
When
agreement.
both of them were alive.
True.
Correct.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't. That may be
My
a
thing
different
is
point.
this: like, if it's a hip hop beef, right? It's cool with me. We could, in my opinion, we could push the hip hop beef where we know or have high odds that, yo, they rapping. Like, I'm dissing you in a rap song. Parks, fuck your 6'5" ass. Ish, fuck you, you little
Dog.
curly head. You get what I'm saying? That's different.
No.
than these.
No,
Let me
it's not,
finish.
'cause it
I'm
leaves-
giving my point. My point is different when I know that potentially this person could get murdered.
My point
These little
is
niggas
not
is
even
killing
that.
each other, bro.
I'm using this exact example of the diss record you played. You're responding to an incident that happened where a nigga just damn near died. And y'all are rapping about that on record. That's what I'm talking about. So us highlighting that, I don't care how good the record is. Yeah, you can listen to
That
it.
shit was dope.
I'm talking about
That
putting
shit
it on
was
this.
hard.
But it was hard. We were all in agreement
That
it was
shit
a hard
hard.
record. I'm talking
playing
about
it.
when we come on
I'm
here.
talking about it. I assume zero responsibility in that shit you talking about, and that's the problem today.
Then don't get mad at
because
Adam.
today is the. Excuse me.
Then don't get mad at him. He don't have.
I'm
he's
not mad
so-
at Adam, for the record. That was a podcast conversation. I'm not mad at him. Everybody got to do what they got to do. I'm talking about where Joe stand.
I also think that
And there's a
playing-
huge difference. Like, I get mad when you say bullshit like that.
There's a very
See,
big
because that's
difference.
bullshit, and you shouldn't misuse the platform like that.
What you mean?
It is a
Yeah, I would love
huge
to hear
difference in playing that diss record and sitting niggas down, asking them about every fucking investigative beef that they possibly have with
Fam.
people. Stop it. Stop
Joe,
it. That's
it's-
almost foolish.
It's not foolish, Joe.
It's
If
foolish
the
to me.
Okay, well, it can
It's
be foolish to
me.
you. It's not foolish to me. That nigga sat there on that record and is speaking on that particular situation. Damn.
Ice, stop it, yo.
All right, dog.
Stop it, yo.
All right,
Ice,
cool. You got it.
Stop it.
You got it.
Stop it. Because you're trying to conflate things.
I'm really
you taking
not.
you taking things
Really not.
you taking things that you know a little more information about allegedly. You now where you get that information from is wherever the fuck you get it from. It certainly ain't from a Joe Budden interview and it ain't from that Don Q freestyle.
Dog,
Period.
I'm talking.
Wait, period right there. That's a period right there. There's nothing that you know about nothing from a Joe Budden podcast interview or from that freestyle.
I'm not talking about the interview.
Or from that
I'm talking
freestyle.
about from that freestyle. For a nigga
All
who
you
might,
know is a nigga
dog,
got shot.
A nigga got shot. You might not know who had what to do with anything.
Ice niggas
Listening-
been getting shot
Hey
in
Joe,
hip-hop from the
listening to that
beginning
verse,
of
if you don't
time.
know nothing, it will. Oh shit, they might have had something to do with that. But the way he's talking,
Ice, stop it.
did you hear the verse?
Yes.
So what are you talking about?
So you think we supposed to listen to music and now start assuming responsibility for the thoughts of the people performing the
I'm
music?
not
Because
saying
that is
that,
what
Joe.
you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
That
I
is
did not say that.
exactly
Don't
what
put
you're
words
saying.
in my mouth. It's not
then
what I
what
said.
are you saying when you
I'm
ask me to interpret the lyrics from the fucking freestyle?
I'm not asking you to interpret anything.
Then what are you saying?
He's speaking on that particular event and that person.
Saying-
So for us to highlight that, I'm not saying it's a great record. It's great rapping. Yes, we were in agreement to that. Us putting a light on that doesn't help anything. And if we're gonna get mad at somebody else for doing that, saying it's detrimental to the culture, we doing the same shit.
Then leave the culture. If your point stands, then leave the culture because that's bullshit.
All right.
It's bullshit.
but-
and we don't have to stay here because my line is my line. Like there's nothing that y'all can say to get me off of my line, and I'm not going
It
to try to
should- it
get
should
y'all.
never be that way.
And I'm not going to try to get y'all off of yours.
Absolutely. That's how it should always be.
How did you feel when 50 dropped it?
When 50 dropped what?
The record. That's a freestyle. That's a 50 record. That's a 50 song.
I don't know, Officer. The G Unit one you talking
Yeah.
about. He didn't speak on a particular situation in that song, Joe. I know that G Unit record.
Why not? See, and that's my
He
point
didn't speak
about
on
you
a-
fucking new niggas with this internet because y'all got a little more information today. This shit has always been happening.
I agree
Yes,
with you.
he
Niggas
was
have always
speaking about some
I
specific
said
shit. Yes, he was speaking about something specific.
I said he's not putting particular.
What did you think about
information
Ghetto
out there,
Quran
bro.
when that dropped?
What
All
about
right,
it?
I'm done having this conversation.
What about it?
I'm asking you, what did you think of these records?
It's a great rap record. Same thing
What
I think about this
what-
freestyle. Great rap record.
what should we-
Exact same thing. If you really want to know, it's same thing I said about this. Great rap record. I'm talking about us highlighting some shit that is some active shit going on right now. That's all I'm saying.
So what do
we
you-
can't get
so
mad at somebody else for
Stop
doing it. and then
telling
we do
me
it.
about somebody else.
Hey Joe, I'm speaking for Ice. Okay, you can.
Then why you
highlight
keep
it.
talking about what mattered somebody else? Nigga, fuck him.
I'm speaking for Ice.
Thank you.
Ice.
So
does
what do
not
you do
wanna
with your
sit
drill
here.
music collection?
I can keep listening to it. I'm not highlighting shit, is what I'm telling you.
Oh my God, I'm done with you.
Okay, be done with me then.
What we got? Where do we begin?
Wherever you
Yeah, I'm
want.
turned up today.
So am I, nigga. Turn up.
Good, yeah. Turn it the fuck up in here. Mad shit to get to. Where do we start? LL Ack, Ime Udoka.
I mean, we on beef.
L and Ack ain't really beef.
No, it ain't.
No,
Nah, it
it's
wasn't
not
beef.
that.
It's not beef.
That's
It's
just-
not.
That ain't beef.
Where do we stand?
Well,
I mean, I think we all know. We all
acted a Joe circa 2008 or whatever that was. It went and dissed the founders of hip hop. It was out of pocket. And LL responded in a very...
A few people responded now.
Yeah, a few people have.
LL, MC Shan, Russell Simmons.
Everybody.
There's a few more people that
Yeah,
responded.
a lot more.
and a few more are going to respond. True. This ain't going to stop.
What did y'all think initially when y'all heard the Ack shit?
I didn't hear the Ack shit. I heard LL before I heard Ack. I didn't even know who he was referring to because he never said Ack's name. So when I heard LL say it, and then I started to research it, I'm like, yo, was he drunk or something? Because they say Ack get drunk on his Twitch and start going crazy from what I hear. So I'm like, yo, he must have been drunk or something. Then upon further review, me personally, I just think it's nasty. I think It's like saying LeBron James, or because I'm gonna put Ak up there as one of the premier podcasters in the world, especially
media people in general,
especially from our culture, right?
For sure.
Absolutely.
It's like saying Kevin Durant disrespecting George Gervin. You know what I mean? And calling him Dusty when George Gervin and those dudes paved the way for Kevin Durant to be $300 million, $400 million contracts. I think without these quote unquote dusty guys that you talk about, you wouldn't be DJ Akademiks.
That's a fact.
I think the Joe Budden podcast wouldn't be here today without Cool Herc, without Red Alert, without Chuck Chill Out, and some of these dudes that might not have profited financially from a business, or they didn't even know it was business back then.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It was a hobby. It was an art form for them. They didn't know how to monetize it and collect on it accordingly.
It wasn't available, like LL said. Like no one was even allowing it to be monetized.
You're not even thinking about that. So again, for them being dusty, Akademiks is where he is. Joe Budden podcast is where he is.
For sure.
Even Joe Budden as a rapper, forget the podcast piece. Joe Budden is where he is. Without fucking Crush Groove or Beat Street, there's no Juice. Nigga, Pump It Up came from Juice.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
that's a sample from Juice.
Right.
So that's how it, boom, look, Beat Street and
It
Breaking
evolves.
and Crush Groove to the movie Juice. That's hip
So
hop.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Them old
I'll play a little
rappers,
bit
man,
of
them
it
niggas-
just for context.
Bro, have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip hop, really living good? Them niggas be looking really dusty. I kid you not. And then none of y'all try to come for me because I don't fuck with y'all niggas either. So I'm just tell y'all the truth. Y'all be looking like, every time they be like an old nigga talking about hip hop, you be like, yo, bro, you sure you invented this? Because everybody else living better than you. Facts.
You know, I don't go live a lot. I haven't really been going live since
All
the
right.
pandemic.
This is
but
LL.
something that came to my
Uncle L.
attention.
And he goes
It
for
came to
6
my
minutes,
attention
so I
that a
won't let it
DJ
run all the way, but
and,
you'll get enough of it.
I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that, you know, a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, you know, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, you know, invented hip hop if, you know, they don't have a lot of money,
New Joe Budden.
or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture.
Real shit. Very true.
No one discusses Miles Davis's bank account.
Right.
We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account.
Right.
We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them. We don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of
You
like
talking to him?
He is.
it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture.
New Joe Budden.
There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this.
I'm gonna cut it soon.
First of all, you know, like let's talk
talking
about like young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You could find somebody that means something to you, you know, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of?
That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uncle L, legendary LL Cool J.
Super classy and respectful response.
No, yeah.
For starters.
You could tell he was kind of emotional, but he kept it so.
As he should be.
Yeah.
He kept it so professional.
I got chills.
Yeah.
My first, second, third time.
Yeah.
Listening to that. For me, it always feels good to see somebody be that passionate about music,
but still maintaining respectability. Like he could have easily went in there and
He could've
called him all
cursed him
types
out.
of
He could've
names.
spazzed out.
You know what I'm saying? But
He didn't.
he didn't.
He carried himself like a 50-something-year-old dude trying to inform a younger guy about something that they may have been mistaken on. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking it personal and shooting at Ack, I think he was trying to inform Ack.
And it's real easy when you're that passionate about something, which he obviously is, to let emotions make you say some hurtful, hateful shit. And he did not.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Because hip-hop...
This is a very loaded topic, so
it's just
we
not
just
rap.
be on this for a second.
It's just not rap, though. Like, hip-hop is graffiti. Hip-hop is breakdancing. Hip-hop is so many different things.
culture.
The
It's a
way
way of
we
life.
dress and all of that other stuff.
Talk,
a lot
style,
of people were
DJ,
influential in hip-hop, just not in rap music.
Yeah.
Correct.
But even back then, you take the Jazzy J's, you might take Red Alert was a fucking god in hip hop. He might not have the most money today. Right. That don't mean that his imprint and his stamp on hip hop isn't mad influential.
No doubt.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
Curtis Blow might not be rich today, but without Curtis Blow, it ain't no Run DMC potentially. It ain't no Russell Simmons. With no Russell Simmons, it's no Puff, it's no Jay, and it just goes up the ladder like that.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? I think that that's crazy to say.
I agree.
That's my personal opinion. I think that's crazy. And people being hip hop, they don't necessarily be hip hop historians. The same way Charles Barkley and them, they call Bill Russell and them Mr. Like they be bowing to them,
Right.
Rightfully so.
Rest in peace, Bill Russell.
Rest in peace, Bill Russell, but rightfully so. Like when they look at them, because they know that these dudes had regular jobs and was still playing basketball. So without them playing basketball or football or baseball, whatever the sport may be, it would be no us.
It's showing respect to the Trailblazers. Yo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Without no Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, there's no Academics. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Ed Lover and Dr. Dre got the most money. Fat Five Freddy might not have the most money, but without Yo MTV Raps opening up a platform, there's no platform for us to come here and sit and talk today. That's true. So I just think that more respect is owed to these people. Like, you shouldn't call them dusty. Even if you feel that way, I just think as a 30-something-year-old man, you got to have a little bit more tact than that.
Joe, I'm curious to hear how you think of it, being that you made a similar mistake. Yours, I don't think, was quite as disrespectful as calling someone dusty, but yours was more of just, I rap better than you, but that sparked a lot of shit.
I still think I rap better than these niggas.
That's your right to say.
Yeah.
No, but no, I'm joking around. But to be serious for a second, yeah, this is so loaded. I agree with all of y'all. I agree with all of y'all. I've been Ack.
Right.
I've been Ack. Like, that's part of why I fuck with Ack. And let me start there. Because there's a lot of people piling on Ack.
I didn't want to do that.
Let me start with, I love Ack. That's like my little bro. I disagree with him often. And I'm going to love him in spite of our disagreements. In spite of his mistakes, he's old, he got to go learn on his own like all us had to go learn on our own. I don't do the type of new internet love that you niggas do. Like, when I fuck with niggas, I fuck with niggas. But part of that is so because I identify. I was there before as the kid who wasn't in the streets, but wasn't like corporate, the internet. I'm figuring my way and I'm making my way on the internet. And you're gonna bump your head a little bit. I feel Ack in this clip because too many times, more than I could count, have I sat in front of a computer and talked like I was just me and you in a room somewhere, all willy-nilly.
Right.
And then one person heard it or one spot picked it up and they blew that shit. And now I'm not. You can't be responsible for how it's received.
Yeah.
And I listened to Ack's, some of Ack's response. He already responded to this on his podcast. And he said a lot of that was tongue-in-cheek. I'm not sure that was an apology. But he said a lot of it I was bullshitting around. He can explain his own point. You can go listen to his podcast on Spotify where he gets into what he meant a little more.
Okay.
But I don't agree with anything on there. But I wouldn't agree because I made music. Like, I'm a rapper. Like a rapper. Before that, like, I was in the streets surrounded by culture, just all of it. The graffiti, the dance, the crime, and people that lived it to a degree or were immersed in it or a part of it.
It's appreciation. It's just a respect.
I look at Scarface and rest in peace Easy. It's too many to name. Anybody that came before me, I look at them and tip my hat and bow. And there's an acknowledgement that nothing that I do today would exist. Fuck what I do. Who I am.
Yes.
Word.
It's not what I do.
Yeah.
It's who I am. Hip hop, for me, it's given me too much. It's taught me too much. It's provided a way of life. It's embedded in my DNA, in my genes. I have a greater appreciation for it. So even if you ever thought to yourself, hey, some of the founding fathers don't look as great as they're supposed to look. If you understand the way I understand, instead of making jokes about it or chastising them or ridiculing them, you say thank you.
No, I'll be sad.
Or you,
let's figure out a way.
Well, that's the next part.
Help. Yeah.
That's why a Joe Budden sits here and cries over De La Soul splits.
Right.
Because they were so instrumental and inspirational for me, and here I am, an adult, actually doing this shit. And wait, you mean to tell me they ain't get theirs yet?
Right.
Like, this is why Wayne stops the show to salute Anita Baker while she's going through her trying to get her masters back.
Yeah.
Like, this is why it is. Because we appreciate and we understand. Now, there are plenty of people involved in culture that don't.
Yeah.
And that's why I also love Ak. Because while I disagree with everything he said, I love the conversation it starts. I love the conversation that it starts. I love LL saying what he said. I love seeing Mr. C and everybody just respond. Because now that's what the show Everyday Struggle was built on. Hey, you get your side that don't quite understand some of this. You get these young niggas that don't quite get some of this, and let's try to figure this out and have a conversation. Because this is just from a clear lack of everything. Respect, understanding, fucking just salute.
Yeah.
It's just a salute.
That's all it takes.
So, I mean, that's how I feel about that. I called Ak just to see what was up with him. He didn't answer. I'm sure he's having a busy time on his phone over there. But I do love the conversation. I loved hearing from Russell Simmons. I could go on for days on this. I could.
I'm here to say thank you to anybody that's ever paved any type of way.
Yeah, a lot of us are just like you when you mentioned Barkley. It's being a student of the game that you're in. You know who laid the path before you, and you know you wouldn't exist. Whether I don't care what part you play today in hip hop. Whether you're a DJ, whether you're an A&R, if it wasn't for them dudes, you wouldn't have that. So, under no circumstance, I'm not piling on that. I'm just anybody who thinks that way. Like, you really should understand that these people, especially if you up today, like if you up, they made that. They made that for you.
Bro,
Actually created it.
They literally out of nothing. It did not exist.
Yeah. There hasn't been one vice that has probably made more affluent African Americans than hip hop. Maybe sports,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
but outside of sport, because hip hop trickles down. Will Smith is hip hop. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are hip hop and they feed people.
Yeah,
That's
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's branches to that tree. And again, sports is sports. Don't get me wrong. Sports is sports, and sports can make a bunch of money. But you got producers that never be in front of a camera.
Right.
You got movie directors. You got Little X. You know what I mean? Like,
Marketing people,
all that shit
engineers
that are getting
everything.
money from hip
So
hop.
many professions.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. And sometimes these people will be in these businesses and go on to be CFOs of companies that started in hip hop.
Right.
Dame Dash he makes motion pictures. Right. From hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, it just branches off so many trees. So I just think of the founding people, again, that's based on how everybody in this room is getting a check, came from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how do you, I just don't see how you, and again, I don't know Ak. So I'm not
But-
disrespecting Ak, but he just might not know that.
But granted, but another part of this says that this ain't really about Ak, right? Like, when we have kids, whatever toxic shit is in us, one day we might have to face it in our kids. It just look a little different now.
Right.
I started out mad at Tekashi, and then at the end of it all, I wasn't so mad because whatever that shit is, he got it from music and hip hop, and it just is just not what we would have did with it. And this is more of the same. Ak is what? Jamaican, Trinidadian, he's something. And I won't speak to the part that hip hop played in his life, but he's 27, 28, 29, 30, somewhere around there. So if he is thinking, and whether you like it or not, he speaks for a lot of those the young internet generation. These are facts. And I want to be clear with facts here, because facts don't need credit and they don't need emotions. They just facts. A lot of people feel like Ak. So what I saw from that is, and I know this about Ak, you put a lot of stock into how much money people made. And again, I don't take him the way everybody else does, because I worked with him for a year. Every fight there was to have, I've had it. I understand. Yeah, he thought I was a bum. Get your bum ass. What are you, independent? When we met, independent. The one song was 20 years ago. Like, they don't have no. But hip hop did that. That's why I'm saying it's not about Ak. Hip hop made it so that unless we see jewelry, clothes,
we validate
cars,
based on
skin, just materialistic things. This is not just an Ak thing. Then we ain't fucking with it. So the conversation between L and Ak and all these people, for me, it gets to, and I talked to Akon yesterday, and super enlightening. And we talked to him on Patreon, but super enlightening. The conversation gets to, when does some of that messaging in music begin to change?
It could be even deeper than just music, because it's like a generational thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stick to music, but it can be deeper. Just carrying on, passing down traditions and respect for elders and stuff like that goes beyond just the scope of music and art and culture.
Fact. I mean, yes, we should all respect our elders. But I'm just talking about some of that braggadocious shit with the dusty and whatever he said that was just egregious.
Yeah.
Yo, you niggas look dusty and sick or what. I don't know what it was. I played it. Rewind the shit. I'm just speaking to that part. Because I thought that was so profound about L to say. Like, no matter what you got, like, what that got to do with your value.
Right.
And the part you played in
or the impact that you've made. And then, there's levels to everything. So, I mean, when Ak start talking about, get on his money shit, I'm super happy from him. Another fact, he made that from his basement somewhere. When he said on his podcast, I am instrumental in the way hip-hop media functions today. That's another fact. Sure. All of those things are facts, right? Damn, I forgot the point I was just getting at.
I think you were headed that. I'm guessing. I think you were headed to that's relative. Like, success is relative. So
that is where I was going.
Dusty, another nigga could look at him like you dusty.
Ak got to talking, and I know Ak getting it. I know he's getting it. But then LL pop up looking like he's still 12. LL from back then.
We just seen LL out on the yacht with Magic in them.
Right.
Yeah. Taking care of himself, getting money, looking good with his family. Never heard not too many cheating LL scandals. Just has been a model citizen for your whole fucking life. Right? Then the next person I hear is Russell Simmons. Sans that other shit that I don't know about and don't agree with if it is true. I start thinking about the money that Russell made. Like, the reactions, like, it's so much, it's such a wealth of knowledge and information. Like, and that's why this gets tricky, man. This gets tricky. And I kind of fall on the sword here all the time of attempting to separate individuals from what that individual has contributed to hip hop and what that in turn did for me. Like, Russell's Russell. But a fact is that Russell was Russell still. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That can get people uncomfortable, and I'm aware. But you gotta understand, everybody's experience wasn't that. Right. Like, some of the things that these people did, you would forever be in debt to them. Sure. You would forever have to tip your hat to them just for paving the way. Like you said, there ain't no fucking podcast if people don't get out there. And the other profound thing LL said, yo, it wasn't a business. Right. True. It wasn't nothing. Nobody believed in this. Not labels, white people, the streets, managers. You couldn't get somebody to. Today, this whole shit runs off, do you see the vision?
Yeah. Oh, no, we got projections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have projections, and we know or we think that you're going to do this. Right. That's based on forefathers. Right. You only get projections from past experience. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You get what I'm saying? Like, you only get that from that. So that's my thing. Like, no Roxanne Shante, there's no Nicki Minaj. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking Rihanna out here cross-branding herself and doing all of these other things. You got it, man. Like,
There's also a conversation to be had about like internet culture and the language that we use on the internet, and people are accustomed to using the "suck my dick," "you're sucking dick,"
say suck dick
"you're
all
dusty,"
the time.
"you're blah 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 blah."
These
like,
niggas invite niggas to their dick like it's nothing, and that's how you know a nigga ain't got punched. Niggas ain't get punched, bro. You bring back the good old steel. Put their dick back. You start stealing motherfuckers. Nigga dick go right back in their pants. They start getting punched in their face. Tell a nigga suck your dick. They say it effortlessly.
Yeah.
For anything. The women say it.
Anything.
Everybody.
Yeah. Shit is crazy, bro. But no, I just think it's unfortunate. I think it's unfortunate.
But how do we? It's clear. There's a clear disconnect. How do we bridge that? Like, how do we fix that? Like, what would have to happen for?
I think somebody like Joe, right? Because again, Joe knows Akademiks. I don't know Akademiks, so I don't know if he's a bad guy. I don't know if he's a good guy. I don't know nothing about him. I just think what he said was unfortunate, one, and I just think it might have just came from a place of being unknowledgeable. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just not. Yeah. So I think somebody like Joe could bridge that gap.
Or it could also, like I said, back to the internet thing, is I'm just making jokey jokes on the internet, but like that's hurtful to people. Like, you have a big platform.
I heard he doubled down on it. I didn't hear.
I'm not going to say that he doubled down because he goes into detail on. I would play it, but it's a Spotify interview. I'm not going to do that. But he goes into. Damn, you can't. There's no way to cliff note what he was saying, but. It's a totally different message than what we got from, hey, these niggas is old and dusty. I guess what he was saying is, yo, I was talking to the people, there are older rappers who go out of their way to shit on the younger artists. It was those artists who were keeping information from younger artists, who were just acting as gatekeepers, and so it's us, the niggas like us, that had to get it on our own out of nowhere to come out here and be successful because we're doing it this way. It's not like y'all were helping us or giving us the business. In fact, maybe y'all didn't know the business because maybe that's why y'all had a bunch of bad deals.
Sure.
Well, that's a much better conversation.
That's a 10 times better conversation. And if that is his response, and he's saying, yo, I was saying this contextually, that this is the context in which I meant it in, it does change the conversation.
Yeah.
It definitely does change the conversation, because now it's, yo, you niggas was hiding to get, y'all out here dissing these young boys, but y'all niggas look sick, or y'all look dusty. You get what I'm saying? You dissing these dudes, they getting money, but y'all look dusty. It changes the conversation.
But I didn't need to hear from LL to hear that Ak was speaking in the tongue-in-cheek clip from a place of defense. See, because people always tell you what the defense is right after they start their shit. They always do it. And Ak, in that clip, said, damn, I don't want to play it again, but he said, can't none of y'all niggas say nothing to me neither, because I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas. I hate y'all niggas. Oh, okay. Well, that explains, well, why do you hate them?
Right.
Because
they talked about me and laughed at me. And ridiculed me for years and years.
And that was the first 4 months of mine and his relationship.
Like that, I saw.
It was that.
He went through that.
It was him like kind of projecting all of his new mighty internet, I made it on my own type shit onto me, the old forgotten has-been rapper that's looking down on. And I can't lie. Again, part of my love for Ak is he really helped me to understand like even maybe some of my bitterness. Because there was a time where I just had a foul taste in my mouth looking at some of these young niggas. But if you don't attempt to understand them, and both ways, please, please, this goes both ways. We just got to attempt to understand one another so the respect level can raise.
Right. And push the art and culture forward.
It's acknowledgement. The acknowledgement of the young rapper that is still moving the culture forward and taking it to higher heights.
Yep.
Right.
And the acknowledgement that I wouldn't be able to reach these higher heights had it not been for y'all.
And I would like to still be here in 30 years like some of y'all are.
Boy, that was the other part I took from LL when he started going through the different genres that don't highlight how much money we have in our bank account. Well, while he's absolutely right, that shouldn't be directed at academics either. They don't highlight it in jazz. They don't highlight it in country. Every single one of them genres, they don't highlight it. That's us on nigga shit.
Yeah, but
that's us.
That's based on the streets, and
that
got a deeper historical thing. But I agree.
At what point do we just lost PMB? We just lost. Like, at
jewelry.
what point do we begin to
Stop bragging?
No, just to put change forward in anything, in anything. Hey, keep the jewelry. Keep the jewelry. Jay-Z said niggas was kings back in the day, and that's where the jewelry come from. I knew he was going to think of some lyrical way to explain the jewelry. I knew if there was going to be one guy to do it. So, hey, keep the jewelry. But our mentality behind it and around it.
It's like this defines you.
Yeah, thinking that we have to die for it.
Right.
I can't let nobody.
Not saying that anybody thought that. I'm just saying to the people that do, I'm dying for my chain, my chain is everything. No, we need y'all. See, because hip-hop don't teach you that we need you.
Yeah.
It teach you to come in,
get hot, get what you can get.
What's your single?
No.
Let me take, strip it down, take till you can't take no more. Now get your bum ass back out there.
Your weed that we just pulled out the garden, another weed gonna grow on your stead.
Right. Yeah, in rock and roll, try to say something bad about the Rolling Stones. Try it.
Or the Grateful Dead.
Try it somewhere.
Metallica, any of them.
Or Chuck Berry, anybody. Like,
Them rock fans stand up and let you know we need them.
Yeah.
They are needed here.
Which is why they still selling out arenas.
And I just think that a little bit of that is missing in hip hop. I think that this shit is ridden with toxic concepts, toxic ideologies, toxic low vibrational frequencies. I think this shit is just, I think it's a mess. But I think it's a mess by design. I think it's a mess by design.
You keep saying
and
that.
all
it
it
makes sense.
And all of this is part of that design.
It starts to make sense when you pointed out that it's designed this way.
And not to mention, right, like, in allowing and talking about compassion and understanding, the deal's been fucked up since the beginning of the time, and the deals is fucked up now. A lot of these niggas that y'all rock with, that y'all love, that y'all praise and champion are in fucked up deals. And why that's different today is y'all got all the information in the world today. Y'all got all these niggas that trailblazed the path. Y'all got all the money in the world for Theo Sotomayor and everybody else to get y'all out of these shits. Theo, thank you still. I mean, can't get it fucked up. You gotta give credit where it's due now. But yeah, you gotta go with, niggas is in fucked up deals. To understand that is to understand that, right? Like, that's what it is. So can't look down on anybody for signing something fucked up. You can't speak for where they were, what they needed, what was available, what the market was, what their alternative was. What was the other option?
Yeah.
So that's that on that. I'm turned up today, yo. I'm turned up a little bit today. Just a little bit. You can't, Uncle L can't talk like that and I'm not coming here turned up.
It's inspirational.
Come on, man. I'm Queens Galway, a block away from his grandma's house. We used to drive by. Hey, that's Al Grandma house right there. You know what I mean? I get riled up. We start talking about shit like this. God damn it. What else we got? I'm coming back to this later in the show. I'm get this shit out of here. I'm coming. This is my favorite thing to do on this couch. Get some shit out the shot. I'm coming back to this topic of culture, its participants, and how did you participate exactly? I'm coming back to this.
Okay.
But off to Boston we go.
Let's go.
Many nights had to decide, hey, you want to drive over to Boston now or in the morning? We headed to Boston. Ime Udoka, first year head coach of the Boston Celtics.
Did his thing.
Yeah, he did.
Took him to the finals. Lost. Did a phenomenal job on the sidelines after a rough start to the season. Actually, go Knicks. First Celtic loss last season. RJ Barrett at the buzzer. Overtime. Off the backboard.
He was there at that game, right?
I was at that game. Sleep like idiot.
I remember seeing you on TV like, is Joe sleep? I know he ain't sleep on the side.
Yo, why am I here? Like, why?
My man's on the court. Sleep.
Front row. Baseline basket.
That shit was
tight game. Comeback. Came back from 30 down. Bench did it. Buzzer beater to tie it.
Overtime, right?
It's overtime. I'm headed downstairs. I'm walking out. I left before the end of the fourth. You know, stupid me. Oh man, traffic.
Used to do that at football games a couple times.
30. That's why traffic is the reason why I'll never go to a football game.
Bruh, up there,
I'll never go to a football game.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, I'm cool in that. But
I'm going to see Jets Dolphins this year. Traffic be damned. I'm going to see.
Don't skip over that Dolphins Buffalo game.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. He's speeding.
I'm not skipping over.
He's speeding.
I'm not skipping over.
Don't skip over that one, baby.
Nah, I'm not skipping that one. I'll be up early.
Stupid me again on Thursday night, flipping through channel 501 to 693 trying to find the football game. I keep forgetting about this.
So it ain't on TV at all no more?
No, it ain't on no damn TV. It's on Amazon.
Then they used to do this shit with
It's on TV. On my shit.
NFL Network.
Yeah, it's on my shit.
Oh, they might.
No, the game was not on NFL Network.
No, it's on Prime.
No, I know
Prime has a
That's
channel.
the streaming.
Yes.
Prime has a channel.
But
Prime got a
NFL
channel.
Network is a channel.
Yeah, there is the NFL shit too. I got that too.
Okay.
Hey, they was playing the Dolphins the last game. Dolphins Ravens.
Yeah.
Dolphins Ravens.
They was playing that game. I'm sitting there jamming the two away. Hold up. I've seen a few of these moves.
They got the Bengals on Thursday next week.
Damn, Tua going off again on the Ravens. They played back to back, huh?
We ain't got to talk about the Thursday night game.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a sore subject.
The second that Kenny Pickett starts starting for the Steelers is when I'll get my Deontay Johnson money or whatever his name is in fantasy. He good for a good 12 points. A good 12.
Yeah.
Fucking Miss Trubinsky. Anyway, Ime Udoka, the story is updated. He has been suspended for the entire 2022-2023 season.
It's crazy, dog.
I watched Stephen A. the next day go on air and say there will be more details to come out about this story. I am privy to them. I will not share them. I then watched BSO Sports and a few other people try to get into what those details might be. Allegedly, there may be more women than one. Allegedly, who the woman or women are and their relationships with whoever and just who they be.
I saw on Twitter that one of them may have been an executive's girlfriend or wife or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not.
Vice president's wife
That's
or
what it was.
something,
Yeah,
like,
something
that.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't hit her.
Yeah, it might be the.
She can't hit him.
No, I'm talking about, nigga, you work for that organization. You can't hit her.
She can't hit him. I heard what you said.
Can y'all speak up and have the back and forth?
Yeah, right.
I said you can't hit her.
No, I heard, but can y'all have the actual back and forth?
No, I'm just the whole thing to me is crazy. I do have a one of my homegirls used to dance for the Nets.
Okay.
And they had
What was her name?
I don't know.
They
had a
What was her favorite
Encore
color?
or after hours?
For the Nets.
Encore or after hours?
That's a good question.
And for the Nets or in Nets?
Yo, they had a
A little bit of both, baby.
duper strict no fraternization policy. Like they really couldn't even say hi to the players. So I don't know what Shorty's role was in the organization.
Or Shorties. It may be several, you said.
I'm not even going with the alleged. I'm rooting for
Cool.
that man. But
Oh, me too.
I don't know what her role was in the organization, but him as a coach might have had some direct contractual shit where you can't talk to them.
Yeah, and I guess
You know
it
what I'm
also
saying?
could get
So-
sticky if it was a position of power
Yes,
type
a
of situation.
Position of power
Yeah,
opens up the door for sexual harassment if you're in a position of power. So he should have been more responsible. But I do think that suspended for the whole entire season is a stretch.
And they talking about it could be more.
That's a stretch to me.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
And
Without
now,
knowing
is it
the full
suspension
details.
with pay or without pay?
Oh, I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Well, apparently they already have spoken about lowering his salary
Wow.
when he returns.
you're out of your low mind. I got to the championship next year. Go ahead, let me go. So I'll go over here and get some other executives. Wives. It's like, no, I'm playing. I'm joking. But no, I just don't. So is the girl gonna get fired? See, that's the thing. Like, I didn't hear anything about any penalty for her,
Not if it's the vice president's wife, nah.
and now we have a problem.
Yeah.
Here and lie, I'm calling Theo. I'm calling some high-priced lawyer that's gonna come get me out of this. She has no penalty, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me.
I agree.
She's married to that dude.
I wouldn't care
If,
she
it's,
was.
if the story's true.
If the story.
I don't care who she was married to.
Shit.
All right, okay.
Shit.
And that's
That matters.
and that-
You do
but-
acknowledge that matters.
No, of course it didn't.
Okay.
It matters. It wouldn't matter to my attorney.
But look, Ish, that was the reason why I said he can't hit her.
I never did like it.
That was the only reason why.
Don't start.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Sign up for the $25 Patreon tier. For real. To get this joke.
You don't know what that means? But no, I just think that's unfortunate. I think that in sports, we've seen a lot of entities do way bigger shit.
Yeah,
Like, fam, you would have thought he stole $5 million from the state of Mississippi.
And you know
Right.
that.
I would have thought he did that.
Right.
The coverage that this shit got about him getting some side
Yeah, look how that
box.
just brushed Brett out the way. That shit is crazy.
Not just Brett. It got Robert Sarver out the way too.
That
Damn
too.
sure
that
did.
too. That too.
Like
Yes.
a big tidal wave.
Quick fast.
Word.
Quick. What he got suspended for?
A year. The same amount of time that Ime Udoka.
Think about that. Are they equivalent? The owner of this organization been using the N-word in all types of obscenities for a decade.
And
He
there was
got
some sexual harassment shit in there too, I believe.
There was some sexual shit in there too.
And with a monkey mascot.
Word.
With an 8. I'm not off of that too. It's symbolism and everything.
So he gets a year suspension. My man gets some side box, some consensual side box. He gets a year suspension. That's crazy to me.
I agree.
Unless it's
I'm going to push back on side box.
Why?
Might have been his girl.
No, he has a girl.
Please.
okay.
Or the executive has a girl.
All right, I got a girl at home. How long you think it take for me to come up with defensive schemes? How many hours out the day am I spending with her? I went to the finals too. Huh?
Some zone.
Who had to come up with
Little 2-3 zone.
Yeah, hey,
Little
we had to
1-3-1
we had to spend
press.
a lot of time together to come up with that 1-2-1-3-1. All right, the
Look.
back motion screen, the Jaylen Brown pop out.
Gave a new word
You know
to
what I mean?
press.
Yeah.
Yo,
Full court.
Where is the
press.
appreciation for the work that we did?
No doubt.
And then they gonna put out the story to say some people in Boston knew about it. I bet you did when he was on his run to the finals.
I bet you
Goddamn
did
it!
and didn't say a
You ain't step
motherfucking
on it
word.
then. And I don't like that. I agree with Stephen A. Why y'all leak this? Why y'all leak this if not to devalue the man?
True.
Because you didn't let him go. Because if you would have let him go, it would have said
he would have got snatched up
Ime-
tomorrow.
and it would have just said Ime Udoka has been fired, or we have parted ways with Ime Udoka.
No,
That's all it would have said.
But the punishment wouldn't have been there because now he can go get a job making more money tomorrow.
I know. So now you're gonna slander his name,
So my only question in this is,
give him the worst week in the house that he's ever had.
man. Well, look, my only question is this, because if this is their policy, is there like a code of conduct manual or something where it outlines, yo, if this happens, this is what you deal with?
I'm sure.
So then, in that case, would they be writing?
Firing him?
No, I'm not firing them. If they say, yo, we have a strict no fraternization policy, if this happens, we can do A, B, C, D.
Yes, but
And then say, all right, well, we have evidence that you did it, and we're suspending you per this policy.
Cool. So now, how many times have we seen for players that they like or players that they rock with or executives that they rock with, it's XYZ has been suspended for conduct detrimental to the organization or the
without
team,
actually telling you what happened.
exposing what
Yes.
this man has done. He got suspended for whatever. You get what I'm saying? They could have kept it undisclosed why he got suspended.
True.
Some organizational shit. They put it out there. They know, you know what I'm saying? Like they got the lady's picture on. The executive ain't care that much. Her picture plastered all over the media. You feel what I'm saying? So,
yeah, and it's not fair, man. Because got to keep her job.
Yo,
I'm funny.
no, that's funny.
that's hilarious.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Ship Cal Kuzma ass to the bullets.
Hey, Rob. Or not. Yo, nah, I don't think that's cool, yo. I just don't.
Yeah, it's just trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They're still rebuilding over there at the Lakers. Talking about we need young players.
Oh, God. She got tight.
Pippin over there.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, we need young shooters to surround LeBron. Yeah, I know. Anyway, and I fuck with Junior Buster.
Well, still on basketball.
We not off of this.
Oh,
we ain't done with them. Are you shitting me?
Y'all said, okay, go ahead. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
Oh, y'all done? That was it? That was it?
Ice was about to bring us something.
No, I was saying something else, but go ahead.
What?
Talking about the Suns owner who said he's going to sell the team. He's looking
Oh,
to
yeah,
sell the
he's
team.
selling now.
Oh,
Now he's selling.
he's going to profit from his racism.
He's selling.
Don't they all?
But that's the ego thing. Like, y'all own this shit. Y'all can't tell me what I want to do. I'm a billionaire white man, and ain't nobody tell me what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he want to get rid of that team.
I don't think he would. And he's getting rid of both teams.
Yeah, he's getting rid of both teams.
He might just be getting rid of the team. You know what I mean?
Nah, they getting him out.
No, they're gonna get him out of here.
They Donald Sterling
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, okay.
They are.
Now,
Probably on the
Again,
quiet
like we
right
said, I remember before I believe it was PayPal or somebody. Once them sponsors start saying, "Hey, yo, I'm out," that shit means something.
Yeah.
Oh, now you affecting the bottom line. Hey, dogs, you got to move.
or your product don't want to play. I remember
I knew
when
that was happening when LeBron says something. LeBron worth more to us than you.
he don't even play
You
here.
did not do it.
He don't even play here. Yo, that's crazy. Goes back to our argument the other day
Which one?
when Omar was here.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Omar was here, same shit. Like when Chris Paul, I remember when the Donald Sterling and them shit happened, they wasn't gonna play.
Yeah.
It was the playoffs, I think. They wore their shirts inside out. It was just black shirts. They didn't want to represent the Clippers. None of that. They only played because they like, yo, the brotherhood of basketball players worked this hard to get to this level.
Right.
We owe it to ourselves from our double practices and all that shit to be here. They don't want to fuck with him. Chris Paul and them don't want to fuck with him. Especially after coaches and shit came forward. What used to be the coach? Short brown skinned dude.
Doc?
No,
Doc
that
Rivers.
coached Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Monty? Yeah.
No, he's
No,
current.
nah, it wasn't mine.
talking about
Oh,
my
the previous
man.
coach.
You talking about-
He bought it out a long time ago that he went in the office and homeboy said the nigga word and he asked him like, yo, you can't say that. And the dude was like, why can't I? Y'all say it all the time.
Oh, my God.
What coach said that?
No, Sarver said that.
Oh, sorry.
Said that to it was a Phoenix coach. You can pause it, we
Okay.
can find it.
No, it's not.
Oh, it was Earl Watson.
Got it, yeah. Earl Watson.
Earl Watson, I think.
Earl Watson.
And he said that to him and was like, yo, you can't say that, bro. And he was like, why can't I? Y'all say it.
That's crazy.
And I'm signing your check.
If I was Devin Booker, I wouldn't want to stay there and play.
You want to go to New
You
York?
wanna
or
go
something,
right
right?
in New York.
Play in Manhattan
Go to New
somewhere.
York,
We want to
man.
go to this diverse melting pot of
Sure,
culture and
yeah.
ethnicity that
We all know
New
what
York.
the forward thinker Nolan and them are, you know?
Nolan.
Dolan. Yeah,
Nolan.
Nolan. Let's keep it Nolan, actually.
Nobody was happier than Dolan. Nobody was happier than Dolan.
Why? Took some of the flame away from him.
Oh, no. He ain't got no flame right now. He chilling. I'm just saying. Were you telling me that the Sun sold for what? Say less. Got it.
That is true.
You don't be happy when they put up a new building across the street or it sell for something stupid? You don't go check your shit? What my shit worth now?
Oh, property value going up.
If the Knicks ever cared about winning, oh man, they'd be really valuable.
Forced to reckon
Like that's the only shit. The one of the drawbacks they said for the Knicks was they can't do a stadium. Like you get what I'm saying? There ain't no way to get them another new stadium, so it devalues them. Everybody else, the first thing they do is the city will pay for a new stadium, and that's one of the pitches.
Right.
Like Golden State got their new shit,
Yeah.
LA got their new shit, everybody got their new
they
shit.
could get a new stadium.
Where?
Dog.
Not in Manhattan, you
Yeah,
can't.
word.
Nigga, they just tore down Yankee Stadium and put a new one up. They can do
Uptown.
that to the
Just
Garden.
to be-
I'm just saying,
just
though,
to
they
be
can
clear.
do that to the Garden.
They did it to the
rebuild
Garden.
it.
They did it to
They
the
can do it
Garden.
again.
They redid it.
The Garden, they just spent a shit ton of money to redo the Garden.
Renovated, yeah.
When you go inside, it ain't like the old Garden. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They did that like 2 years ago.
I remember. That's what I'm saying.
What you thought? We just gonna keep buying $35 hot dogs and not see no improvement around here?
I mean, they did that for a long time.
It's like church with the building fund.
What you mean?
Absolutely nothing.
I don't know what you mean by that. Give me an example.
Rev need a new Bentley.
Rev had a few. Shout out to Rev Ron, man. Rest in peace, man. Listen, I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
And I love when these types of things come up because the internet start posting shit, and then I get to read and see exactly who everybody is. I love that. So for some of y'all out there on the internet, I'll ask it to y'all like I'll ask it to y'all. Why you can't cheat on Nia Long?
I have no idea.
Anybody can get cheated on.
You can cheat on
That
Nia
shit
Long.
didn't make no sense to me. It made sense coming from
And I
there.
say this with all due respect to
Well,
Nia
all due
Long.
respect, of course, but
Because I don't think she has anything to do with this
Not at
story
all. Nor should she
outside
be.
of her just
Yeah.
feeling the pain that comes with this. But I'm talking about these niggas that be like, you cheated on her.
Listen,
You cheated on.
hey, you know my
Yeah,
response?
she had short hair when I was looking for long hair.
What was that shit that number 3 said that one time?
No, fuck.
for every bad.
There's a
Fuck that. Did y'all,
there's an N-word tied to fucking her.
did y'all listen to Lemonade, nigga? Fuck are we talking about?
Feel me?
Pause.
Yo.
It's a Beyonce album.
I know what Lemonade is.
Okay.
I don't remember the.
You didn't know
Okay.
what the Outkast Diamond album was. You didn't know what She Lives in My Lap, Roses,
I didn't know what the one song was.
and the second.
I knew what the second song.
All right, then my apologies.
I think the insinuation there is if you can cheat on Beyonce, then anybody could get cheated on. Allegedly,
I don't know.
Lemonade
I
was
never
a
said that,
response
but, you
to something.
Gotcha. I mean, when life give you lemons.
Thank you. Thank you, Ish.
Nah, I think that comes from the jokers that never had no fire.
You want to focus, all right, nigga. You want to focus on this. Do you know who I am?
This is why we
Why
could
what?
never. This is why we couldn't never work out, Nia.
Do you know who I am?
I know. I said your name. I know who you are.
Nigga, get it, nigga.
That's right, girl. I told you. When he get on, he gonna leave your ass for a white girl. What you want, a body? What about all of this? You just want some what about the ass?
Nigga. Nah, that's for jokers that never had nobody fly.
I love seeing all these niggas that never got no pussy.
Just telling themselves.
Yeah. I can't believe you risked your job and Nia Long for some pussy. Nigga, are you a man?
Have you ever had some pussy before?
Are you a man? Yeah, some good pussy.
What are we talking
The
about?
updated one. You got to hit update. You got, hey, that little tattoo right there, that's by pelvic. That's an update button. That's like a restart.
That's a button, yo.
You know how your bowling ball gets stuck in the pins? You got to go hit
the shit.
Where the button at, man? Little thingamajiggy.
Oh man,
That's all. That new 2022 updated pussy. Whoa.
If you haven't, go get you some of that.
That should be so. I go on OnlyFans, the girl on there fucking her husband. I be like, yo, you getting that shit, yo. You getting that shit. You are good. Go ahead, nigga. You deserve some. You deserve that.
what's wrong with this guy? Yo,
You ever watch a nigga fuck? Like, all right, I done did that. He's killing it. He's doing that. I done did that same thing right there.
You be dapping him up on the
Yeah, no. Oh, man, this nigga was going
so
crazy.
stupid, yo.
It's nuts, yo.
You dapping the nigga up, yo. You caught
Can't
that.
cheat on Nia Long. Nigga, where Nia Long? Where's Fucking play every mind game in the world, Nia Law. Especially if I could use the finals for an excuse. Shit, all I had was rap. Baby, no. Tomorrow's game is on Channel 7. This game plan's important. 30-point loss last game. I'll be back in a month.
I won't be here for 3 days.
I'll be back in a month. See me, shall, my girl. Girl, I be gone to November.
And you had a nice coworker.
Words.
That's the other thing. I hear a lot of the athletes, and Stephen A. said this as well, that this is far more common in sports than we know it to be.
I'm sure.
Like all the sports.
He would know.
All the sports.
It's common in regular jobs. People be fucking their coworkers all the time. Like
Stephen A. would know.
I was going. Hey, you panned the camera to Ish when he said that? I was going to say that Matt Barnes said the same thing, but then I went to his page to play the video, and he put up a video
you went ahead
saying
and archived that one?
I was wrong, and I apologize. So I got to see what he's.
So last night I spoke on this Ime Udoka situation without having all the facts.
Oh, you must have found some shit out.
The media speaks to something, and when they're wrong, they won't come out and say it. Mm-hmm. And since I'm a part of the media now, and I try not to be like everyone else, I try to, report and talk with facts and
I love Matt
honesty.
Barnes, yo.
And I clearly have to say last night, without knowing all the facts, I spoke on Ime Udoka's defense. And after finding out the facts after I spoke, I erased what I posted because this situation in Boston is deep, it's messy, it's 100 times uglier than any of us thought. And that's why I erased what I said. Some things happened that I can't condone, I can't back, and it's not my place to tell you what happened. If it ends up coming out, it ends up coming out. But that was the reason why I erased my post last night, because after I posted it, I got a call from someone who had all the details, and the shit is deep. So, man, praying for everybody involved.
So we got to undo our jokes that we just said?
No, we don't.
We don't have the facts.
Oh, we don't have the facts.
I mean, unless you want to act like Ice.
I ain't got the facts.
Me neither.
Nah.
No, but everybody's saying that, something like that. So maybe this is far deeper than just I fucked somebody's wife consensually.
Oh.
What could he have done?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What the fuck goes deeper than that?
Someone spilled the tea. I thought we were the Spill the Tea boys with the new couches here.
We don't have the tea.
Yeah, we ain't got it.
I thought I saw some tea in the fridge too.
Don't play. I can lead it. I can take a walk and go get it. I'll find out. But I wouldn't spill it because everybody that know it keeps saying, "It's not my place to spill it."
Everybody said far away from that shit. Like,
and there's a reason for it.
Yeah. All right.
That tell you that either goes up.
He did some
foul shit.
Some foul shit.
It's a handsome man. The handsome niggas got some foul shit they did with a girl.
Speak for yourself, pal.
All right, who said I was handsome? But thank you. Thank you. Oh, you thought you was feeling You thought I was feeling you?
Yo, why you be doing this, yo?
Huh? Because that's how you got to say it.
Oh.
You got to add the
How
sass.
you just going to say, yo, you thought I was like with your shoulders? Or you got something, nigga? Fuck you thought you was? Y'all thought y'all was booking me? My price just went up. You niggas back.
Cracking them niggas.
Yeah, you promoters ain't getting no Ice Spice for no $5,000. Anyway,
It's over for that.
so we will try to keep you updated, even though this is gonna break soon.
Yeah.
This story's gonna break. This coming.
Because he got suspended for a year, they're gonna have to give some justification for suspending him that long. After you went to the finals last year, your team only got better.
And then said,
It had to be something serious.
Yo, and then said, and we will discuss what's going to happen with him going forward.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. He might have did something foul.
Yeah, he did something foul.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. We went to the championship. Capitalism rules.
Yeah,
They got
they
better
sweep that
as a
under the
team.
rug.
They got better as a
They
team.
did.
They sweep that.
So
And
for them
any
to
other
suspend
system.
him for the year, and they could potentially go right back to the Eastern Conference finals and potentially the championship, he had to have done something a little severe.
While we're on the topic of Boston, let me just get out another fuck you to Danny Ainge. who traded my man, Bogdanovic, to the fucking Pistons for a salami sandwich.
Not even a good sandwich.
Whatever there is for him to do despite the Knicks, he does it. Y'all know Bogdanovic is my man.
He can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's my man. I fuck with both of the Bogdanovics.
Who he traded for?
A Newport.
Just a Lucy? A Lucy?
A Lucy. One loose Lucy. A pineapple hookah head.
Yo.
Tell me, you just looked it up? Tell me. Read it out loud.
In a bag of Twizzlers.
Thank you very much.
Who was it?
Read it out loud.
Let me hear it.
Kelly Olynyk and Saban Lee. Kelly Olynyk is the tall white kid that
You know who Kelly
the
Olynyk
Celtics.
is. And Saban Lee is a young boy.
Oh man,
He's a young boy. So he might have time to pan out. You could tell they're trying to lose every game in the world. You know what would be poetic justice? I know this won't happen. Don't laugh at me as a Knicks fan. If the Knicks got Vic in the draft next year. If the Knicks got the #1 pick in the draft next year and got Vic, that would be a fuck you to Danny Ainge. I don't see that happening.
So you think Danny Ainge is just purposely saying fuck the Knicks?
Yes. I said that to you after the Mitchell trade.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if that was just Knicks.
Yeah,
But that could have been
talk.
saying fuck Mitchell and not
Charles
necessarily
Barkley
fuck
said the same
Knicks.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Charles Barkley said I went to dinner with Worldwide West last night and I asked him. I said, yo, what happened with the trade? Oh, I came in and said that too.
Yeah.
And he said they wanted my daughter, my granddaughter, they wanted my relatives, my mom, and no, I couldn't do that. And they only wanted it from me.
Everyone else was a little lower.
Yeah. Because and you heard, and the first thing Donovan Mitchell said on his interview with Brian Windhurst. Brian Windhurst said, well, we all thought you were going to the Knicks. How did you feel? This is the first time we ever heard him address it. And Donovan Mitchell said, won't lie to you, I thought I was too.
Oh, shit.
But Joe.
So now if he knows that, or if he felt like that, and we felt like that here in New York, and y'all lost to a Luka Doncic-less Dallas team, how do you think the owner and organization at Utah feel? Oh, you sold us up the river. We got you. That wasn't coming from Knicks fan, Joe. That was, what would you do in that situation? I'm certainly not sending you where everybody's waiting for you to go.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a fuck you to the Knicks.
Oh, and then
it could
when
be
you
a
look
fuck
at
you
the
to
trade,
Donovan Mitchell.
both. It was both. It was
2
the
for 1.
Knicks
You get 2 for 1.
and him.
I see it being him. Like I don't care. We'll send you anywhere.
All you got to do is look at the trade packages. All you got to do is look at the
They
trade
got
packages.
something back from Cleveland though.
What did they get?
They got
It wasn't what?
They got
Stop.
Colin. They got some picks.
Colin, they've been trying to trade for a bologna sandwich for a while now.
Yeah, I bet you would if you
'Cause
got
they-
Darius there.
So it makes sense. They didn't want him. And it was time for him to re-up.
Colin make money. No, he got,
Get him out of
his
here.
money.
Yeah, he got paid.
He
Gotta
got
go.
paid, so we got to get rid of that salary. And he a young dude. He still puts the ball in the basket.
He does.
And who were y'all offering that was on Colin's level? I'm just asking. I don't remember who y'all was offering.
Ish, according to the Knicks, they had a bunch of different variations, and R.J. Barrett was included in them. League-wide, R.J. Barrett is better than Colin Sexton.
Tomato.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Okay. I'm just saying. I don't necessarily know if it was geared toward them.
Like I said, I think it was more geared to him.
Moving on. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care. Not our job. Above our pay grade.
Thoughts and prayers, man.
We know
Thoughts
what
and
happened,
prayers.
so
to
thoughts and
everyone involved. Because it does sound like it's about to get
In
bad.
Boston,
Though.
yeah.
It sounds like it's about to get bad.
Oh yeah. Them details will be out though. They're not
Oh,
gonna keep
no
that.
doubt. Before this podcast come out, maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible.
The way they talking.
And if Matt Barnes
Walked
is
his words
reacting
back.
like
And
that,
he walked his words
I'm
back
riding with Matt Barnes.
sincerity. Yeah.
I'm
He
riding
walked his
with
words back with some sincerity.
I'm riding
like,
with whatever Matt Barnes is thinking or feeling about the situation. Part of why I love Matt Barnes is his toughness as a player, his rebrand as a retired player, and his message. But also part of that is he tries his best to appear like the rebrand is complete, but you can still see the hood.
He got it.
It has
both of them.
Yeah, I know,
Both
but
of
that's
them.
why I fuck with them.
Both of them. I fuck with
Great.
them.
Shout out to all the smoke. I'm riding with whatever they say about this. I'm leaving this to the athletes. That's y'all mess.
Internal shit.
When a podcaster get up and fuck somebody's wife, then I'll come in here and maybe have to give some inside details or some shit.
You gonna snitch on Ice?
Hey.
You think Ice gonna be the one? He said he was gonna let Jeannie Buss bake. And you don't walk that back either.
What, Jeannie Buss?
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Just waiting for Martha to come in there with that apron on.
Martha.
With the apron on.
I said it. Boy.
Apron off.
Melii just hit me. She on the way.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Big fan of her music.
Same.
Give me 4 songs. I'm joking, yo. I know you good.
Yeah.
But you fit. Never mind. You my dude?
My man.
Rolling Loud. She's here for Rolling Loud.
Oh, word.
Rolling Loud is
that
in,
this weekend?
Rolling Loud is in City Field the way Aaron Judge will be soon.
Yo.
You like that, right? He gonna be tight.
He'll be mad.
Pop gonna be so tight.
Mental spend.
Yeah,
Mental spend. How much you want?
Pop just told me
Blank check, here.
that dude
Fill it
is
out.
the richest owner in baseball. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The Mets?
Yeah.
He a couple billions up. He paid a couple billion for the team.
Mm-hmm.
That don't tell me I'm the richest guy. I'm the biggest nigga here. They already know one trapper of the year 4 times in a row. Like when you walk in there, when you got the most money at the poker table, it's just a different level. Level of comfort.
All my chips and all your chips is different.
It's levels,
So
baby.
I can believe.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
With all that we've seen from people catching the record-breaking football or baseball, and Tom Brady coming to get it back, and A-Rod coming to get it back, and giving you a jersey and some hockey sticks. Sign. If y'all caught...
No. The answer is still no.
I'll sell it
If
to you.
y'all caught the... And no, let me finish. If y'all caught the Aaron Judge 61st or 62nd record-breaking ball, would you sell it? How long after would you sell it? And what would you sell it for? That's my question.
That is tricky, though.
Yeah.
That is tricky.
It's stocks.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
All right, so it's scary with the 60th and 61st ball, depending on when he hit it. So it's 14 games left.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say he smacked 2 of them shits out the park tomorrow. I'm selling the ball ASAP. Because I think he going to smack some more out.
Yeah, but that's still the ball.
It still devalues the... No, don't. 65 is the ball now.
No way.
66 is the ball.
No way.
The record-breaking ball is still
the
the ball,
record-breaking ball is the ball.
It's still a ball.
Those balls will get money, but the record-breaking ball, pause.
You think
but
it's
the
the
record-breaking ball is the
will
ball.
be the most valuable, you think?
Yeah, the record-breaking ball.
Really?
But more valuable than those
But
balls.
ain't this is what keeps losing me. I thought Bonds got the record, but because it's an asterisk next to that, they not.
That's a different record. That's a different record.
All right, so what's the record that we're talking about here?
We're talking about the Yankees.
Yankees,
Oh, Yankees. Okay.
The
Okay.
Yankees
The Yankees
single season home run record.
And it would also be the AL. AL, yeah.
AL.
Yeah.
The AL record.
And
too.
the Yankees, but yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, AL.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not.
And with the asterisk,
And with the asterisk.
it's the alkaline water record.
Hey, Pop, who's the commissioner of baseball? Is it still Bud? Still Bud Selig. Huh?
Sell it.
I'm selling that ball immediately.
I ain't heard nothing about a steroid testing. I ain't heard nothing about a. What's the name of all them little reports that was popping up?
None of that shit. But
They ain't
man,
sent no.
substance, none of that shit.
They ain't sent not a league official over there to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
Hey, Jose's not playing no more. He don't got the T anymore.
Hey, man, listen.
But see, they so fucking crooked over there.
Good.
All right, what else?
But to answer your question,
I'm selling immediately.
Yeah, y'all didn't answer.
selling.
I don't want the ball just laying around the crib either. You know what I mean? Like
Fam, if somebody bring me 7 figures, they can have that ball tomorrow.
tomorrow, I'll bring it right to you.
Yeah, I'm in the cab.
I'll deliver.
I'm in the cab.
Yo.
They can come get it.
You bring them balls right to them. Huh? Y'all going crazy right now. What else? Aries Spears cursed me out.
Oh, for real? I didn't see it.
oh wow,
You lying.
What he told you? What he told you about yourself?
Let me pull it up and read
I
it.
know you got it.
Pull it up and read it. I told y'all a few niggas had me fucked up today.
Oh, man.
Oh, he typed it out. He didn't curse you out like on a video.
he ain't yell at the screen.
These niggas don't have access to my voice outside of this podcast. They ain't got no choice but to spell words. All right.
Let's hear it.
Wednesday, 4:38 p.m.
Okay.
Don't be on some bitch shit. Hit me up and put me on your podcast
I don't think he will.
so I can have my say. Don't be a fucking coward. Send me his phone number. I replied in typical Joe fashion.
Pardon me?
This is not how you start a conversation. This ain't how you start a conversation. Who the fuck are you talking to? Then he went off some more. I won't read the rest. But yeah, he went off some more.
It's always to put me on your podcast. That's just funny.
That's hilarious.
I mean, but in fairness to Ari, if you did have a story to tell, you would want to tell it, right? Cool. You can't call me cursing though, my nigga.
And say, call me a coward, and then put me on your podcast.
Put me on your show.
He's a
And
comedian.
if this is our first time talking, I don't want to hear the word bitch in this.
Yeah,
in this,
you can't.
in this exchange.
Especially when I'm asking you to go on your podcast.
No.
Well, no, because some of these people, and listen,
Bring
this
it back,
is, and this is with all due respect to Aries Spears, but some of these people out there, they think that their name being brought up in a podcast entitles them to an exchange. Honestly, they think, all right, you sat up there and said what you had to say. Be fair, invite me up there so your audience can hear what I have to say about this. And let me look at the camera. I do understand that thinking.
I don't.
But no.
I don't even get that.
What the fuck are y'all talking about? Yo, when I talk about y'all niggas up here, I can assure you, it is not because I want to speak to any of y'all. I get mad when the phone ring and it's one of you niggas. I don't want to talk to y'all. I just want to talk about y'all. None of it is personal. None of it is personal. And I told him that as a dog. It's not personal. I hated your fucking Lizzo take. Your little sketch was nasty. I don't want to talk about that again. I don't want to talk about it with you sitting next to me, and you shouldn't want to talk about it either, if we're being perfectly honest. And then he wrote something else, but I don't read it no more. Once I say what I got to say, I don't read no more.
Once you got your shit off?
I don't read no more. I'll read it later.
Just don't tap
when
it?
I'm on the toilet or some shit. No, not
my
even.
thing is, you said you might want to go there and get your side off. Well, nigga, you got a platform. Go tell your story.
Not as big as this one.
That's not. Work harder.
It's a good one there.
Everybody has their own platform. Like
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to get
It's
a word
not as
out, you
big,
can
though.
get a word out, but you don't.
Get a
You
word out.
certainly don't need me to sit next to you for you to get it out.
That's what I'm saying. If I really want to get my side out, like, you ain't the only person speaking about that.
Nigga, a couple million people a week is on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to get it.
But dogs, what I'm saying is, when the story go out, you putting it on your, like, niggas is running to you. You had that, there's a light on you at that point. Get your shit off. It's not, oh, this huge platform over here said something. Yeah, but so did everybody else. You're not reaching out to them saying,
He might.
let me come sit over there.
He might.
Or you can just address the shit. Give your side. Niggas will catch it, report it, and there you go.
True.
You ain't got to come sit here to do that.
You are correct.
If that's what you really want to do.
You're correct.
Or if it's, I want to use your audience and your platform, then that's different. Now I get the, let me come up there.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so. What else we got, fellas?
We got your man, designer.
Oh, shit.
That's my man?
I think so.
I don't.
Yeah, nigga, you was Timmy Turner at the point.
I never.
Snapping.
Never.
Who designed it? We're good to good.
Panda.
Panda.
Good.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Gotcha.
Digga. What'd you say?
That's what he was saying.
Bitch, don't age us out right now.
What are you talking about, nigga?
We already started off with the old head rant at the beginning of this podcast.
Fam, that's how the song sounded.
Ice.
Yes, sir.
Update us. Designer wanted a feature from ESTG.
ESTG told him it'd be 75 bands for the feature.
ESTG told him it'd be $75,000 for the feature.
Yeah.
Designer didn't like that.
He didn't care for that.
He went on his phone.
He decided to talk to the phone.
And he started just dissing ESTG. Fuck you, baby, motherfucker, punk motherfucker, you got me fucked up, whatever he was saying. I don't know, I'm not quoting him. Then he made another video and said, actually, I know how we gonna settle this shit. We gonna drop on the same day.
Oh, no.
You gonna drop your shit, I'm gonna drop my shit, and we gonna see who sell more. And I just shook my head and just went on, took a piss or some shit, went on about my business, right? And then I left it alone. And then he put out another video.
I only saw the first one.
I only saw the first one. I didn't know he put out a whole EP.
Oh. Well, I imagine after those first few videos that someone called his phone. If you love people,
yeah,
you call them up and say,
yo, dogs. It's a different type of
he does numbers.
It's a bad tree to be barking on.
Even if you don't do numbers, just
Some people, there's a list of people.
No,
we got this. No, we got this list. It's called
some number.
leave this nigga alone.
There's a couple
list.
different types of numbers.
Yeah. 45, 357.
I'm assuming that designer got what LeBron say? Not one, not two of those calls, not three, not 4, 5, 6. I assume that his phone went off a lot after that. Hey, you listen to the video. You let me know how many times you think his phone wrong.
Heck yeah, real. Yes, sir. Y'all already know the vibes. Your boy Designer. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just leave it like that's that man Price. You know what I'm saying? Word, no disrespect to their camp over there. You know what I'm saying? They handling their business over there. But definitely, word, looking out for unknown artists. You know what I'm saying? Looking to give y'all a nice feature. Go crazy. Keep the energy right. Keep the energy, you know what I mean, strong. We back, we going crazy. Shout out Genius. Shout out, you know what I mean, World Star. Shout out everybody, you know what I mean, that's, you know what I mean, put out my last release. Create, Riverton, Entertainment.
All right, nigga. Now, I fuck with Designer and I fuck with that song. I've also been on both sides of this.
I like Designer, man. But this is funny.
I've been on both sides of this, so I totally understand, yo. I totally get the frustration in reaching out to somebody when you maybe are not at your hottest, thinking that you communicating artist to artist, thinking that you'll get artist to artist conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Versus going to your manager or going to your representation.
Yeah.
And then the artists themselves tell you a price that is just out of your ballpark. I totally get your ego being bruised in that moment. Just feeling like, how the fuck is he worth that? And all that he had to sit with in that moment. I dig it. But nah, you can't do that.
Yo, all right, bet. I'm going to talk to my people and I'll get back to you.
There you go.
That's it.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's it.
The funny shit about
or you can be like, yo, damn, you getting it.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I'll come back around.
Hey, yo, come on, big bro. Yeah, I ain't even got it like that. Yo, let me give you this 30.
Because he's older than him. I'm joking.
Let me give you this 30,
When that
man.
stops something.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No. But funniest thing about the first video he put up was when he said, none of y'all down there can make any music fuck with any New York niggas. Something along them lines. So I found that funny because Designer, you're known for a record that sounds like an Atlanta nigga.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
That is true.
That's what we know you for.
Everybody thought it was Future.
Yeah.
Everybody thought
Ta-da!
Everybody thought that was Future.
So for you to say that of all people was just funny to me.
Yeah.
But none of that even matters either.
No, the price is the price.
None of it matters.
Nigga,
None of this matters.
You a New York nigga calling me.
That too.
It ain't the other way around.
Exactly.
You a New York nigga calling me. So
And my
Yeah, you
price is
can't
my
call me an
price.
ugly bitch after you try to talk to me.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
you just tried to get my number, dog. Like, you
Y'all-
can't say,
y'all-
you ugly, you stuck up, ugly, stupid motherfucker. Like, no, I'm dope still. And 75 is 75. The price, the price.
The price is the price.
fam.
You don't have to like the price.
And
you
evidently,
don't have to pay the price.
we ain't cool.
And I'm
That's
doing a shitload of features, so some niggas like the price.
It also might be,
Or
no,
they cool.
it could be the
or,
cool
and I like
price.
some niggas.
Or that.
I like some niggas better than you. So maybe we're gonna lower the price for them. But for you,
That's your price.
Or that could be the low price, actually.
No, but dog, again, I might be cool.
The STG say anything above 75 to somebody, then what metric are we going on?
I don't know.
But I
don't know what he
like
Because he's hot as fish grease.
Yeah, I don't know what he gets.
He's hot as fish grease.
I don't know what he gets.
But I like these people. Some niggas might even get it for free.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know you.
No, you know what the other problem is too? You're right. The other problem with that is it's damn near the hottest roster right now. So
Yeah.
he can leverage. He can leverage off Moneybag Yo,
Gotti.
42. Who?
Yeah, Doug, Yo Gotti.
Doug.
All them niggas.
Gotti,
Mozzie,
Black
Youngster.
Black Youngster. He can leverage off of every one of these.
Shit, they got
hey,
Glorilla. True.
Yeah.
But she's about to do the same.
Yeah,
hey, Glorilla is going to skip that Ice Spice $5,000 promoter hurdle.
Yeah.
You're not going to book Glorilla for $5,000.
She did about 12 hours ago.
Nah, she had that when that Fuck Nigga Free maybe first
That
dropped.
is true.
Yeah.
The second week.
That was then.
The second week of that song.
We been past that price.
He got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. Yeah. Yeah. He got all these little bitches. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is.
Where's Ice Spice, yo?
He got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. He got all these little bitches, but the biggest one is me. That shit's hard.
That shit is hard.
It's Cardi Records.
And they killing all you niggas. Yo, Cardi B, new Glorilla, remix. Cardi's ill.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Cardi's ill. She did it again. Round of applause, goddammit.
Clap it
I
up.
got too many people I be rapping for. Cardi don't play.
Not about 10.
10?
What's wrong with that though? Ain't shit wrong with that.
I mean, for as many people as you know, you go hard for about 10. Pause. Puff, Jay, Cardi.
It's 3. See?
No, it's more. Puff, Jay, Cardi.
Royce.
Royce
is family. Come on.
We just about people you go hard for.
That's
Pause.
fine. 4.
I got to think. It's some
See?
more. No, it's some more. Couple R&B cats.
Yeah,
You're going to roll with a couple R&B cats.
The list is easier for the people that I just am always going to say something bad about.
There is a list of those too.
Yeah,
there is.
I'm always say that. Is one of them that y'all don't want to talk about today?
Nope. Nope.
I'm not hip.
No. Yes,
They
you
want
are.
that- yeah.
Yes, you are. You hip?
Come on, somebody put it by the rim.
Nope.
Pause.
Nope. No, sir.
All right.
Off that other new music that dropped. I'm leaving that alone. Other new music that dropped.
What's anonymous?
The fucking Cam and A-Track album finally came out.
It did. EP. It's like EP, I think.
I don't
I
like
think that's an album.
I don't like how you sped over how great Cardi is.
Oh,
either.
yeah, no,
Oh,
we
well,
didn't finish
that
with
was too
Yeah,
fast
we
to
didn't
Excuse me.
finish
Go
with
ahead. Get your Cardi shit
was-
No,
off.
she bodied that feature.
That was
She
a
did.
7-minute fuck. Get out of here.
Hey. Go ahead. Get your Cardi shit out.
You got the feature?
One of y'all pull it up.
I got you. Hold up.
Pull it up so we can hear her greatness and her dominance. Y'all know I'm in the Barty Hive.
Barty Gang.
Yeah, I'm in that. Barty Gang.
Barty Gang.
No question.
I'm in that.
That's what they call it.
She just show you how to do it, man. There's levels to this thing.
She's been
And
showing you how to do it from.
She's up there. She's on that tier.
You got it?
Yeah, just trying to get to the spot.
Yeah, let's get to the spot.
That
Pause.
iPhone.
Pause.
Yeah, you good?
It's not the iPhone.
It's not the
Relax.
iPhone.
Relax.
Oh.
So, yo, what Bank of America did? Hey. Now turn it up. Here we go. Nigga. Scissor. Hey. What? Oh, turn this off.
No, she smoked that. She smoked
I
that.
get my bitch to fuck your nigga. Both pussies. I think y'all bitches should scissor.
Oh my God.
Nah, that's hard, yo.
That whole record is hard.
And she kept that Izza thing going. It was listen.
yeah. She
And the video's dope too.
I didn't see the video.
Yeah.
I don't watch videos.
Me neither.
Certain records like this, I want to watch the video.
Bet you
When
do.
it drops.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't get it, but it's cool.
I don't think you'll fuck Glorilla. I don't get that one.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. For the next 9 years that I see Glorilla, she better have all 7 of them ratchet chicks behind her.
For real.
It's like a thing at this point.
And she said, yo, I ain't getting no BBL work. I ain't getting none of that done. I'm staying slim. I'm staying this.
Oh, please, stop it.
No, nigga.
Stop it. Stop it.
I
Stop it.
appreciate that? The fuck?
Oh, Ice, please, yo. Can you not pander right now?
How the
He
fuck?
not pandering, Joe.
Thank
Nah,
you,
that's just
Ish.
him. That's
Thank
just
you.
him.
That's him.
That's
That's
preference.
his bag.
Y'all niggas have
What
known
is
me
his
for
bag?
years.
You know how many...
What is his bag?
Oh, I can't get him. I be protecting these niggas.
He prefers slim women.
There's a slim BBL issue is what I'm saying. And Ice has seen plenty of them with the slim BBL that is perfectly fine. So if this girl wake up a year from now and have a change of heart and say, I want the slim girl BBL, What are you gonna do? You gonna support it?
So what? I could still also support her today, saying this is who I'm staying this.
Say it without the veneers, and then then I'll believe it. Take them veneers out, and then say, you know what? This is just me. This is me, y'all. Except take me for as I am.
Stay the way you are.
Yeah, I know. Hey, they all say that until one of these BBL bitches take their nigga. Then they take their ass right up there. Like, oh, I see where I lost this.
Where I was lacking at.
Hey, I think I see where the battle was lost. Hell, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
I know that because when y'all get silent,
I just let you go.
Oh, please.
You got it.
All right, come on. What else? What else we got?
The Cam and A-Track drop.
Yeah. Did you listen to it?
I started to. I didn't get through it.
Nah,
I didn't get through it.
I was kind of confused because the very first song was a verse from Purple Haze 2, which was his last album.
Oh.
And I'm listening, different beat, but I was just like, all right, wait, hold on. I heard, and I'm saying the lines like, wait, I heard this before.
It's not listed as a remix?
It says Federal Reserve version.
Oh,
I don't know what that meant. But
it probably means he recorded it 2 different places or something like that. So it's a remix.
I
Probably just another name for a remix.
Yeah.
Only thing changed was the beat.
Yeah,
but I had high expectations for the project off of the singles that I heard. And I'm a Cam fan, so.
No doubt, me too.
But after maybe, it was only, I think, 9 joints. After track 3, it just tapered off for me. I was just like, oh, all right, I'm cool.
I'm going to give it another spin in the car tonight. But
well, you should have been always cool. Your name was Ice.
Hit your drum, man. Get your drum off, man.
No, all right, fine. It's a little tardy. I get a little tardy drum off.
But yeah, I don't know. And then the last record was a record that's been out for at least 5 years. It was the Dipshits record by A-Track.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm just was confused.
You know,
I don't know.
Thrown together joint. Sounds like.
Sound like, got a tour coming up.
That
So
too.
it could be just, let me put some new.
Or something maybe him and A-Track had started, and A-Track was like, well, let's put this shit out finally.
Could have been.
Yeah. Shout out to both of them gentlemen.
Anything else drop, fellas?
Give us some more could have beens first.
I don't have any more could have beens, man.
And something else did drop.
What else? Tell me.
You was telling me I ain't listened to it. DaBaby drop. You said you was excited about it.
I didn't say. I never said
You
that.
did.
I just.
What was the name of the shit? I thought you did.
He dropped.
One time, funny.
No, he dropped a new album, surprise album called I think it was Baby on Baby 2.
Got it.
But what stood out was a record on there called Boogeyman.
There we
Because,
go.
in the record, he has a line saying that he slept with Megan Thee Stallion the day before all that shit happened with her and Tory. And he was going to keep it G and not say nothing. Or he was keeping it G and not saying nothing. And then said something.
Then it was time to keep it H.
I don't understand this shit, bro.
LMNOP.
Right after G.
I don't get it.
Oh, you get it.
I don't. I really don't understand. Like,
who said that?
DaBaby.
Well, before I get into this, because I didn't hear it,
why is
please don't.
Okay.
Please don't. But why is this record called The Boogeyman? What else did he get into? Like, what was the symbolism behind the title?
No clue. That's what stood out. It's a new project. I thought it was some themed something, but it's
What
not.
also stood out to me, because I did see the clip, is that was line 1.
Yeah.
What was?
Early
the
on.
Meg shit.
It wasn't line 1. Early on, though.
It was early.
Early
It was
on.
in the first stanza.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Early on. And it's like track 3. I thought it was like the intro or some shit. Like, yeah, okay, I see what you're doing. But it's
Still doing the same thing. Whether it's the intro or
this
not.
is the point.
What do y'all think about men that do that? I want to get this off DaBaby. What do y'all think about men? We've all seen them. We've all met them. We've all encountered them. The niggas that say, yo, I hit that. Or yo, I hit the niggas that are, yo, I hit that. You to death. You didn't ask them nothing. You just going on about your business and they tap you and say, yo, shorty, did that. It sounds so juvenile when you say it as an adult.
It is juvenile.
It don't sound.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's the nice way to say it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't need to know what you did with her. I don't need to know nothing about her and who she fucked, when she fucked. She's in a relationship. You in a relationship.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a relationship.
Yeah, what that got to do with me?
No, I just think you doing that for the clicks. Like
Absolutely.
You kind of fell off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You as hot as fish grease. And now you just want something to catch.
Mm-hmm.
So now the headline is DaBaby says,
and that's what happened.
DaBaby says he and Megan Thee Stallion did XYZ. You know what I'm saying? 2 days before the Tory thing or the day before the Tory thing, it's just going to make the headlines.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He didn't just say, yo, I killed that. Yo, I killed that a day before. This man, like,
That's messy shit.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And I get her name is her name. So, I mean, there's a value to you
But even
saying
if
her
you,
name.
but even if you did pop,
I would have preferred him just keep a G. It's not.
yeah, my name is still my name, and we cool or whatever the case may be. Then,
yeah,
I'm gonna read the line because it is a little bit more said in it, and you are right. It's line 2 of the verse. So the day before she said that Tory Lanez shot her, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion. Waited to say that shit on my next album. Hit it the day before too. But I kept it player. I ain't say nothing about it. This is where it seemed like you really reaching and you just trying to start some shit. Had her pretty boyfriend tweeting me ready to die about the chick like a coward. I told you niggas don't play, now you're gonna have to handle me. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, so he's just continuing his partisan beef from that exchange.
Yeah.
Whenever they had it.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Not about Megan.
But you...
Or about Megan, too.
Yeah.
It's about all of it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
We grown men. We don't...
Yep, messy.
Leave that catty shit for the women, man. That's what they do.
Yeah. Messy. Ransom drop.
You want to take everything out of music.
hey, yo, dog.
No,
Ransom drop.
brother.
Beef, cattiness.
What, yo,
what can we do?
Ransom got a job.
Rapping.
Yo, dog, Ransom work 7 days a week, B.
Yeah.
Rand don't stop.
That nigga drop an album every 2 days.
I like the way he announced it too. He's like, yo, wait, I'm independent.
Yeah, I can drop whenever I want.
I'm dropping Wednesday. Fuck y'all.
Uh-huh.
I
love
like
it.
that.
I love it. Went number 1 on iTunes. Round of applause
First
for Rand,
time,
man.
He said it was his first time going number 1.
Oh, congratulations, then.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, I love it. Love
And
to
they
see
be
it.
quality projects.
No, that's a fact. He don't drop no bullshit.
New Joe Budden.
I saw somebody say, I think now it's safe for all of us. I think now it's safe for all of us to say that Ransom has always been the better rapper between he and Joe Budden. Now, I only bring it up because those types of things make me smile today. Like, I was so proud of Rand that he was still rapping, still going, it's still relevant, putting shit out today. To have people say that. Like, I love that, yo. That is super, super dope.
Because a lot of folks didn't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
What? Continue rapping.
Word.
Yeah.
At a high level,
clip.
too.
Yeah, that's what it is. And man, niggas could just continue to rap.
Yeah.
But to rap at that skill level for this amount of time, like ran close to 20 years. It's
20.
So, yeah. It's unbelievable.
It's like a new first career to him, too, at this point. Like, I feel like a lot of people are kind of really just getting hip to him.
And that's what that independence do.
Facts.
Like,
And that's what
it allow, because we've talked to artists. We see artists complain all the time where it's, yo, I want to put my music out. Nah, label won't let me.
Right.
I can't drop this. I can't do this. Rand's like, yo, I could do this shit in my sleep.
Right.
So you know what? Bam, here go another one. All right, cool. Here go another one.
And he got a bunch more coming.
And that's what that, you're absolutely right. And that's what that maturity does. Like independence does it, and maturity does it. You niggas is Red Bull fanatics.
I don't know
man.
how y'all don't get the jitteries.
I don't know how y'all don't say rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Yo,
Shout out to Rand, man.
Yeah. And Kevin Samuels.
And Kevin Samuels.
You think the Red Bull better because it's sugar free?
I do.
Nah, this one's good for you.
I do. No bullshit, I do.
You think the Red Bull is better because they made this light blue on the can?
You know I'm a colorist.
I didn't know that. Give me an example.
Yeah.
Red Bull?
Right there.
What do you mean?
Red Bull, nigga.
Red Bull.
Stupid, yo.
What else they try to give us? Four Locos? What else? What else they
God,
get?
Four Locos was a
They will do
menace.
their best to put some crack in the can.
Malt liquor, Cisco liquor, crack, Cisco,
Mad
Malt
Dog.
liquor.
Oh, Cisco, yeah.
Cisco. That's Cisco.
That was
grape.
me.
That little grape
St.
Cisco.
Ides.
I ain't gonna hold you. That grape Cisco.
All you needed
boy.
was a sip.
That grape.
All you needed was a sip to start feeling woozy.
Them niggas don't know about that.
They just
one,
had the
man.
Boone's Farm on fucking you started the Dahmer shit yet?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, we getting it. We getting that, but let's not get off this
okay.
liquor
All right,
first
cool.
because this is funny. That was the first time I knew for sure that something was wrong with me because the whole Jersey City said, "You know, Cisco, stay away from it." And I went straight in the liquor store.
I need that.
And
Great.
said, "Hey man, where's the Cisco? I gotta see what's up with this thing." Oh man. Okay, now Parks.
Yeah.
I was at the hookah spot with Imani.
Yeah.
And this is how you just gotta watch what you say to people. You gotta temper your honesty.
Sure.
Imani says, "Yo, dog, check out that. Gotta go home after this. Check out that new Dahmer, man. Just dropped on Netflix last night." I said, "For real?" He said, "Yeah." I pull up Netflix on my phone, which is the greatest thing in the world. Like you don't have to be in the house.
Right.
Just pull it up and see what's going on the phone.
Yeah.
Pull it up. It's sure enough, it's right there.
Sure enough.
Like idiot. What's the very next thing I do? You guess it. Text my girl.
Yo, flying in
Yo.
this weekend.
Yo, you seen that new shit they got on Netflix? Like Dahmer?
What happened?
The fuck do you think happened?
Just watch it.
Don't watch it without me.
Oh yeah. It's up there too.
Like a goof.
You watch it?
No.
No, he can't. That's
Can't.
cheating.
Nah, what?
That's cheating.
That's a death sentence right there. That's
Look
worse.
at Ice. Look at Ice.
That might be worse
Look at
than
Ice. Yo, one day we're gonna do a Patreon on the shows we lied to our girl about and said we didn't watch it.
And then when you watch it with her, you still act like you don't know shit happening.
Damn.
Oh shit, yo.
He
Now,
shot him.
Amani, that's my man. So he said, "Yo, nah, go watch the first episode at least." And I was like, "Nah, like I really love Shorty." Like,
Yo, listen to your snitch.
I ain't-
Yeah, word. That's
I-
the first thing I like. This nigga just let it
I said
go.
I could just act like I seen it. He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I lived through
Nah,
some
I
of
don't know
this."
if you could. I don't know if you could fake that. That shit is intense, bro.
And I'm tossing the Parks because everyone that has watched some of this tells me
That
this.
first scene, the whole shit. I'm only maybe two or three episodes deep.
how many?
10 out of 10.
Limited or is
You
it
seen the
like
whole
a-
thing?
I think
from
it's
that?
limited. I can't imagine it's a series. It's limited, right? It's just one season and done. Yeah.
Well, he died, so I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know they could stretch shit.
Oh,
out.
he's had a son, Dahmer Jr. Remember Chucky had a wife. Oh, the bride of
Hey, yo,
Chucky.
and a baby. I'm
I had a baby, yes.
Dahmer was worse than
did have a
Chucky,
baby,
boy.
yo.
Dahmer was a sick fuck.
That is hilarious.
He was a sick
But why
fuck.
are you telling me we do murder mystery shit here
Nah,
all the
this
time?
is a
So
little
tell me why
different.
this
He was. I mean, that shit was. He was drilling holes in people's head and putting acid in it and trying to make them zombies. And while they're alive,
It's the whites.
children like 14-year-olds.
No, he shouldn't have done that to kids.
I'm playing. Nah.
Now that he crossed the line there.
So just because they was
No,
kids.
I'm joking. I haven't seen it yet, but everybody has
Nah,
this same
you gotta
reaction.
Watch that shit. It's hard to watch, honestly. It is.
Really?
Like of all the murder,
Yeah.
like I'm like, I
And you
don't
one
know.
of them. Yeah, I was
What,
about to say,
make,
I love
what
murder.
makes this? Amani, he's right.
No, the story's deeper than just that. When you find out all the other things that came into play, how the cops ignored shit.
Yeah, he was living in a black neighborhood predominantly during the crack era. So the cops didn't really give a fuck what was happening. I think most of his victims, if not all of them, were people of color.
Mm-hmm.
So they just didn't give a fuck. His neighbors could smell rotting shit, and he would just be making up some lies. She's calling the cops. There was one kid that he drilled the hole in. He escapes, and the cops come, and they just let him take him back inside. Like, the shit is fucking disturbing. I didn't get that far.
All right, now. What the hell is wrong with you?
That shit.
We want to
is-
watch this.
Word.
That shit is disturbing. Actually, the opening scene is how he gets caught. So yeah, I'm bugging. That shit, man.
Oh, so
Was it just called Dahmer?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, so she's really sick for calling tonight Dahmer and Dick time.
You're not gonna no. I don't think you're gonna get on Chubb on that. No,
You got me
so.
fucked up.
Hey, listen, bro.
You got my dick fucked up a little bit. No matter what's going on.
No.
It's going to take her to say, oh my God, did you hear what? Please turn that off. Oh, I ain't hear none of that.
He drilling. I'm
here
drilling
to,
too.
Yeah, I'm here to go to work.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. He was a sick fuck.
Can I take this off of Jeffrey Dahmer? Because, well, no. Before I do that, let's stay on this.
Yeah.
The victim's family, Everett family.
Okay.
That was the girl that was in court with the. Y'all seen the shit going around. The girl was in court giving the passionate fucking cry. Yeah. Her family is speaking out saying, how many times are we going to rehash this, relive this? Y'all have made a Jeffrey Dahmer doc every year. We've heard from him from jail. We've heard from, like, now y'all are going to romanticize him.
I wouldn't call this romanticizing, but I do completely understand and empathize with them for thinking, because this shit is terrible. Like, if this shit happened to my little brother or something like that, I'm probably suing someone.
I think the sheer fact that this exists, this one on Netflix, I'm not talking about the real live docs. I'm talking about now a miniseries with an amazing, handsome, talented actor that I hear is killing this role.
He's a good actor, yeah.
That is kind of romanticizing them or humanizing them to a degree.
I guess so.
And if I'm the victim's family, and I know this is where, call me a hypocrite all day, because this is where it's like really evident with me. Because I love the murder mysteries. But I'm torn, because if this was my family that was killed by a dude, I would be angry.
This is not a doc. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a doc.
Yeah, it's not a doc.
Y'all made a short
reenactment.
Y'all made a reenactment or a short motion
series,
picture
like
to
People are getting paid.
to monetize this death.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm
To
suing somebody.
monetize
if it
this
was- if I
fucking
was a victim.
tragedies that this animal.
I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm calling Theo.
Yeah, like these animals have, you know what I'm saying, perpetrated against these people. The doc is one thing, because you're talking about it from a mental standpoint of where these people are a little off.
Well, it's just a nonfiction. Like, there's no embellishing or whatever.
Yeah.
This story is so crazy. I don't know that you need to embellish anything. Like, it's the most twisted shit. Like, this dude is different level of fucked up.
My other problem with this, right, as much as I love these stories, is y'all are killing creativity. In that, y'all are killing writing rooms. Y'all are killing jobs and opportunities of creative people that it's their job to come up with these sick stories. Y'all just reaching back to the 90s, the 70s, and whenever. And
well, go ahead and finish. And I'm gonna tell you.
Well, y'all just pulling up real live killers and now making shows out of them and going through that little loophole in the the legality that says, hey, I can steal his whole life, mimic it, put the little paragraph on the front that says this is just inspired by. Right. You were saying
part of, because again, you realize the 70s was, fucking 40 some odd years ago. So to a younger demo who may have heard the name Dahmer but don't know nothing, like they ain't watched them docs, they don't know the story.
But still,
but still, I'm just saying,
point
like,
still stands.
Well,
it's like this is their first introduction to it.
My response to that is,
what?
Why do they need to know about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Why do you need to know if you don't know nothing about it? This ain't music. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This is a serial
I'm with you there.
The word Hitler is like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't see a bunch of docs. Well, today, miniseries is.
There's docs, but you're not really going to
I'm talking about limited reenactment. I'm talking about
they're
all
not going
of
to get
those.
no actor to play and put a whole
we're not going to do that. So why do the young people need to know about Jeffrey Dahmer?
I think it's more. There's another reason why you don't see that.
I'm sure.
But for the same exact reason, though. The same exact reason that you don't see that should be the same reason that you don't see that.
Right.
It's just one group has more power to make it not be so.
And that is the reason. That's the reason.
But I'm saying it's still based on the same thing. Yo, we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that. That brings back too many harmful memories, et cetera, et cetera. Should be the same exact reason why you don't see it.
But again,
they're not going to do a miniseries on 9/11.
Nope.
They're not.
Maybe 30 years from now. 40
I was going to say, I don't know.
Yeah, they might.
I don't know.
Might.
I don't know that.
I could see it 30, 40 years from now.
Yeah. I'm not even saying from now.
I don't see it. Y'all talking about from
figure-
the entertainment standpoint. In 30, 40 years, I could see them doing something like that if it was solely entertainment.
Yeah.
But from what they said that event meant and who did what and war, and they're not about to big it up.
I don't know.
They
man.
won't humanize them.
Right.
Actually, we're going to get off of this topic. There's a bunch of little miniseries about some of them from over there that y'all took, locked up, threw the law book away, and let's leave this. Because we don't need to do that.
That's right.
And Rob, you can timestamp that name. What else do we have? I know what else we got. I want to take some time to get at fucking Vladimir. But I'm not going to monopolize the space right now to do it. I might save it for Patreon. But Vladimir, I'm on your ass.
I really did.
I'm on Vladimir's ass. He just talk too much. He's doing too much talking.
You can't steal him. You can. You gonna sue.
But that's why it's triggering for me. That part right there. And this is just a me thing. I'm telling you where I stand, and this is just me. Right? Like my thoughts on the drill niggas or the niggas that like just participate in the lifestyle as a whole. Like not just the music part of it, but the lifestyle as a whole. So you're committed. You're committed whether you like it, whether you don't like it. Vlad, we've seen sue a nigga. So his role in this, for me, there's just indicators and signs of who we are. We've seen you sue a rapper when you got hit. We know how you feel when you get hit. My feelings for Vlad will never change because I've seen firsthand the part that platforms play in instigating a beef. Like Rand just dropped, we talk about it all the time, my nigga went to jail. My nigga went to jail, thought I told on him. I remember that. Fucking, it was violence. Like, there was a lot that went on, and this is before content was a big word. True. This is before monetizing was like a big word. Vladimir was ahead in that. But so today you see what's going on, and you're like, okay, I see where the seeds were planted. Right? So I'm looking at an interview with fucking Adam 22. They still talking about the shit we did here. Adam 22 calls Dad monetized. he calls up fucking Vladimir, and they have like this dad-son type of talk about all of this shit. And just
his take was what?
I'd have to play it because I couldn't even tell you all of the like their take on it and my take on it. It's like different. But again, that's because it's just there's a lot of stupid shit. We're gonna play it at some point. We're not gonna get there. A story that we forgot to cover was Kid Cudi's album leaking with farts all over it.
Yo.
I love this.
This is some shit I would love to do.
I love it.
I love it.
I would love to do that. That's amazing.
Now, the fan base is blaming Mike Dean.
That's a Mike Dean move, too.
I think it was Mike Dean.
I think it was Mike Dean.
Well, no. You know, by the fan base, I was talking about me. I think it was Mike Dean,
As
too.
a Mike Dean fan base, yeah, I think it was him.
And Mike Dean gonna do it in a way where you can't actually prove it was Mike Dean.
Yeah.
But what other brain is gonna get the stems and put farts all over your shit? That's Mike Dean. Shouldn't have kicked me off the tour.
That shit is hilarious, dog. I don't care. That's the kind of petty beef shit I'm here for.
I like it too.
Absolutely. Let's
do that shit.
Let's
all
up the ante
day.
with this rap beef
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Fuck killing
yeah.
each other. Let's put fart noises on each other's records.
And still leak your shit.
Yeah, leak your shit with farts.
Yeah, I need a little more of that.
Yeah.
I want to hear farts on some of you other niggas' songs too.
There's farts happening on the songs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
They already are.
Is there anything else that's super important we have to get to? We have another special guest that stopped by. We didn't really cover the Rolling Loud shit, but our guest is in town for Rolling Loud. I guess we can talk about it with her actually sitting here on the couch. We have a mic here. Let me get a round of applause set up. Let me just set the scene. I personally have been waiting for this young lady to come visit us for a long time.
Huge fans here at the pod.
Huge fan.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Of everything. Two, really glad that we moved before all these guests started just popping up.
I think the move helped.
How so? Give me an example.
Cause like where we are now. Shut up. I hate this nigga, man. Like I'm about to do like you and actually give an example.
No, I'm serious. I want to hear an example.
Location. Like without divulging our location. I mean,
these niggas know where we at. But go ahead.
But don't.
No, I know.
So yeah, we this is a very
There's a lot of
It's
people
more
in this,
inviting to the guest.
No disrespect.
No disrespect at all. Like
I enjoyed it
it's
over
just
there, too.
more welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger. The space is nicer. There's more leg room, couch room.
For sure.
Better decor.
And it's just see now that
Yeah, they shitting on
I ain't
Parks.
gonna hold you.
They
That might
shitting
be a
on
little
Parks.
bit.
I ain't shitting on Parks.
It's
crib
cool.
like that.
You know that's not. Hey, Yo, fam, the last spot had restoration hardware couches that cost a shit ton of money. We was just sitting together.
Yeah.
Couldn't appreciate them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my couch was touching Joe couch, touching Ice couch. That was just the length of the whole fucking wall.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The camera was right there. We got a floating camera now.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
saw,
do
I
that
saw y'all
before.
complaining like, oh, the
Yeah.
back, this is fake behind us and all that shit. Yes, the camera's moving.
They said this shit is fake.
Yeah.
I think we green screen that.
Yeah,
in?
it's green screen. Because it's moving.
Nah, niggas said, yo,
We got some good green screen
Either this
people.
edible kicking my ass or these niggas is floating.
We floating though.
That's what it is.
We floating.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Girls is kicking you niggas' asses out there. Niggas is. You hear me? Oh, no, cut it off, man. We don't want nobody holding pussy ransom against good guys. Good guys. That was your cue. Come on, get over here. Get over here. I'll play another record. Hold up. Hold up. Uh-oh. This one right here now.
Come on.
Come on, sit down.
see why I don't
Come
give
on.
niggas my attention?
This why I don't even give you niggas my attention. Come on, sit there. Here you go. Get comfy. Get. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, long overdue, we got Melii in the building. You don't even know nothing about this right here. You don't know nothing about this right here now. All right, I'm going to cut this off only because Ice got on gray sweats. Yo, I'm so phony around company.
You are.
Mic check. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Melii's here. Hey, put that sandwich down, nigga, and clap, goddammit. All right.
He was fucking up them chicken wings.
Yeah, you see him? Come on, let's get this right.
Here, here.
Oh, no, we got to fix this.
No, okay.
We got to fix this mic. Parks will fix the mic. We'll talk about you like you're not here. Ice, Ish, how do you gentlemen feel about Melii and all of her amazingness?
Oh, I'm ecstatic that you're here.
Yeah, no, we are. Big fans.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fans.
Big fan.
All right, so how are you, first of all?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
Ish! What?
Why?
I am a
love
bird.
birds.
I don't care. I'm a
Oh,
bird.
God.
What brings you here to New York?
I'm back. I've been away for a minute. Like, I'm back to see my family too and just work on music and stuff.
You got out of DR right in time, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was in DR.
Wow.
She was in DR shooting videos and dancing and shit. Party, shot o'clock. It was a shot o'clock out there.
No.
I know. I seen it.
I know
seen
what she
it.
was doing in DR.
I seen it too.
He
Seen it too. Wasn't no below outfits on.
Nah.
Not at all. Not at all. How long was you out there?
I was out there for a minute. I don't even know, but I was out there for a minute.
I could tell you.
Even when I spoke to you the first time, I was out there a lot. Like, for a minute too. Like, probably a month, right?
Yeah. It was about that. Now, for the people that are unfamiliar with you, how did you come to exist? How did you come to do this thing, this music thing? How did you get your start, your break? How did you realize you were a creative superpower? Like, when did you come to realize all these things?
So I was in PS 197 in Harlem, and we had like it was like a little fake choir type stuff, and then we'll go to like nursery homes and sing. So that was like the start of it. But then I think it was 5th grade or 6th grade. Before Melii, because Melii is short for mellifluous, which is sweet sounding. My middle name.
Wait, slow down. Wait, slow down for a second. Your name is
who?
Mellifluous.
Your name is Mellifluous?
No, it's Melii.
But it's Mellifluous?
But it's mellifluous, which is sweet sounding.
Guys, don't cover your gray sweats now. My name is Mellifluous. What you gonna say when it Mellifluous?
Yeah, people be thinking it's Melissa, but I'm like, no, that has nothing to do with it. But I'm actually like Nelly. So I had like revamped it because some guy was like, you not Nelly with the Band-Aid though, and I was like, you're right. So I was like,
You had to
Nelly
flip
and
it around,
stuff.
switch it
Yeah.
around.
So I started like rapping and stuff in like 5th or 6th grade or whatever.
So you were
But-
rapping first?
No, I was singing.
Singing first.
And
Got it.
then, but I was always writing because I had kept like a journal and stuff. And I always liked poetry. And I used to go to Thurgood Marshall Academy, and they had brung in an artist, and his name was Catharsis. And he did like, he
Y'all
recited
got some
a poem.
wild names.
He recited a poem, and at the end of the poem, he said like, I forgot what he said, but it just blew my mind. So I was like, yo, like rap is different. So I started like really like, he inspired me on that. And then after that, I just kept going. Then I got to high school and stuff, and I went to G-Dubs. I don't know if y'all familiar with G-Dubs, but it's in the Heights. And my science teacher was like, yo.
We familiar with the Heights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
A little bit.
We've been up to the Heights a
A
little
little
bit.
bit. I got transferred over there. So my science teacher and stuff, he was like, why are you here? And I was like, because they said there was a music program here, but there's no music program. He's like, there's the wrong floor for that. So I was like, okay, because it's like divided into floors and stuff. And then after I left, I went to a credit recovery school. And my teacher, basically they take down characteristics of you. They ask you certain things, and then they assign you to like a homeroom. And then my teacher, he happened to be like in a band, like in his like early ages and stuff. So then when I was with him, he was like, yo, like I really believe in you. And then
Same
I just
thing I'll be
kept
saying
going
to the
hard.
strippers.
Yo, what? He was going like, you know, you gotta go hard. So then after that, I started just like going to studios downtown, and then I kind of like dropped out, and then I was just taking it serious, and then boop, after that, the fast forward because I'm taking out too much, but
Yeah, because you did school for mad
yeah,
long.
I did all the way. But
Mad school.
I met Lou, which is here right now, and he was like my manager at the start and stuff, and then we was working with Devon Terrell and stuff, so we were shooting stuff outside, and then Lou was like, you gotta do like the remix to Bodak Yellow. So then I ended up doing it, and then it took me like 2 weeks or something to do it. And and then after that, like I got signed off of that. So boop, then everything just happened from there.
Boop.
Boop.
I like hearing how the girlies got signed versus how niggas got signed. Niggas had to go stab
Do
niggas,
man.
shoot
Yeah,
niggas.
put some work in to get signed.
Niggas had to break and steal cars.
Wait, is that a thing or are you joking?
No, that's it. Niggas had to really go hard for their deals. You just had to like go to school. Teachers was like, you know what?
I see it in you.
Yeah. That's how y'all teachers be getting arrested. Yes, they be seeing it too early in the students.
Two in you.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so then we leave. We got Lou. We're making music, but you're making it on your own. You're not writing. I mean, you don't have writers.
No. I was writing, but I can't front like Lou and Devon Terrell. Like they would be in the studio, and I'll be
Shout
like,
out to Devon Terrell. Too.
Yeah, he's definitely talented, and Lou too. Shout out to you, nigga. But like I will always keep like them in the studio, and like Lou was always around, and I'll be like, yo, what rhymes with this? And I'll be like, yo, what is this? And he'll be like, oh, well, this is clever because da-da-da happened, so da-da-da, so yes, you should use that. So that's how it like all came like together. So I'll definitely always like, while he was in like the studio and stuff, I always ask him like, yo.
I'm a rapper, so I'm a fan of rap shit. But I'm really R&B nigga at heart. So
Yeah, you always support me on that, so shout out to you.
when you get in that bag specifically, it does something for me and Ice. Put the cup down, nigga.
She got quite a few bags that do it for Ice. So.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Do tell.
All right, give us an example.
Yeah, which bag? Rapping.
That's one.
R&B.
That's two. That's a couple. A few is three.
You're not even an R&B nigga.
A few is three. And her Vivo channel, right?
Oh yeah.
Vivo.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's all the bag. Your favorite project of yours?
Mine?
Yep.
Motions.
Tough.
That was like.
Yeah, you kind of got to understand sound effects to deal with these.
Nah, I'm Dominican, so we do a lot of like bow, do it. Boop.
What does boop mean?
Boop is like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Boop is like.
Okay. How do you communicate in your relationships? Like sound effects?
Sound effects.
Nah.
Yo, nigga. Oh my God, do we have to leave that in with me making that noise?
No, that's
yeah, no, it stays. Yeah. Sorry, you voted out.
My network.
We'll strike.
Y'all talk to Melii while I move this thing
said
because
you
it's
have a
in the
tip
way.
jar?
Yeah, y'all have a tip jar, right?
Tell her what
It's
the
not
jar.
quite a tip
What
jar.
is that?
Quite tippy.
That's our bitch jar for when we say the word bitch.
Oh,
Because
bitch.
we shouldn't say that word, but he says it a lot. So
you put in $1?
every time.
So you gotta put $2 in, right?
Huh?
$2 in.
I got about 200 up in there. I got credit. I got a
Ain't
credit line
200,
in there.
but
Now you just said bitch twice, that's why.
No,
Yeah,
but he's up.
so I would owe $2.
Oh, okay, $2.
But I'm up.
All right.
And he's up too. He put some money in there today.
Yo.
He did.
And you rap bastard, you just gonna be like, yo, he says bitch a lot.
All I do is snitch on
another
niggas.
$1.
That's all you do.
That's another $1 from you then.
Oh damn, I ain't
Yeah.
even peep it. Yeah, I put
$2,
a bunch
$1.
up there.
She's a good accountant.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
Okay.
You snitching too.
How are you liking your time in music thus far, Melii?
Me?
Because it's been peaks and valleys, ups and downs, highs and lows in a short time.
You mean like right now?
The whole time, overall.
Yeah, overall.
Overall, I feel like I just been growing. That's all.
Okay.
Like I just been growing. I feel like now I'm in a better headspace. I feel like I know myself better now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little high. I feel like I know myself better now. So I feel like I'm more confident in myself as a woman. And I'm able to express myself and not care about like what is needed, who wants what or anything.
How old are you?
I'm 24 now.
And how long you been in music, like professionally?
Professionally, 19.
Oh wow, he's young.
Yeah, no, she's rather new. What is the toughest thing you've had to experience as a new act?
Just learning how to like shut up and like I feel like I've had to learn how to like stroke egos and not like also disrespect myself at the same time.
That's dope.
I'm trying to unpack that some more.
No, diplomacy. That's dope.
You talking about these niggas?
Yeah.
You talking about these niggas?
So I got kiki with you, but you ain't got a
Yeah.
chance in hell of getting no.
And the body language says
I'm drawing my line.
my arms are crossed while I'm talking about these niggas. Like, I'm in the body language too. But when I talk about these niggas, I turn something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
hard.
crazy.
Are all the niggas in music as bad as they say? Like, we don't know because we dudes. Like, these niggas don't, well, they do be trying to kick it to me.
I feel like not all of them.
They do. They be trying to take me shopping in my DMs. So I understand. And if they're aggressive to me, imagine what they're doing to her.
Nah, facts so.
Yeah. So like,
I feel like
is it hard to make genuine connections?
I feel like now it's not because people know me, know what to expect. I feel like now it's like, oh, I'm okay with being like, oh, she crazy. Yeah, okay. If that's what you like consider me like being like, nigga, fuck out of here, then I'm crazy. But
where would people get that from? Like, you're a brand new act. Where would they get enough to conclude, hey, this nigga might be crazy?
I feel like it comes from like I said, like when I don't stroke egos, it's like, oh, she just crazy, so believe that she's crazy. So I'd rather people believe that and approach me like than to just
Walk on
approach me on
eggshells.
some shit like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get over her.
Right. You'd rather people not be comfortable with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Seems like that's an important thing to know how to do as a woman. Like as a guy,
Yeah.
as a guy in hip hop, I've never even thought of stroking egos, but I guess we do have to do it too.
You gotta show
Somewhat.
egos, but in a different way because they're not trying to pop.
But that's
Totally
why
different.
I fuck with
Totally.
you. I fuck with you because it's like, you know, like, you, man, Jameson in my system. So you know how, like, usually, like, when I be... like, when I was in high school, like, my best friend would tell me, like, yo, like, you like all the teachers that nobody likes. And I feel like that's what it
Joe.
is
Yeah,
with me.
Joe's
Like,
the
that's
teacher
what Joe is.
nobody
Nobody likes.
That's
So I feel like that's where I'm comfortable at. Like, the people that is just like, okay. Because I find it in myself to be like, okay.
Because you know, my thing is like, why do people dislike people? Like, we dislike people that we don't know from things that we've seen, heard, produced situations that they've been put in, songs, manufactured interviews. Like, I don't feel like I don't assume that I'd really know anybody in the music business.
Yeah.
That's from media to rappers to executives, outside of the ones that I've known for over 20 years. But even still, you don't really know. You don't really know anybody. So I don't have the space to say who I like, who I don't like. Like, I fuck with artists on the strength of music.
Yeah.
And just music.
Yeah, fuck the politics.
That's the language. If your shit resonate with me and I like how you moving, then I big it up, I support it. There's a new thing going on since we moved here where the newer acts, when we put them as a sleeper, they put it in the background of the TikTok.
Yeah.
And then they do whatever they do in the front of the TikTok. That's probably most gratifying to me.
That's dope. I haven't seen that.
I don't.
Yeah.
You niggas that been around that we talk about, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Honestly. Because I remember what it was like being 19, 20, 21, 22, Melii's age. And
24.
First getting recognition. First hearing my song on the radio. First hearing that somebody I was a fan of was a fan of me. Like, that's where I get the happiness from. So that's how I connected with Melii. Melii was putting out music, and it was hitting me in my heartstrings. And how she was feeling about these niggas, I was feeling about these bitches. And I was like, yo, I need a little more of that. But it wasn't enough for me. So now, what do we say about your output?
What do you mean?
How many joints? We had to wait for this last project.
It's a lot of internal shit going on.
I want to hear about all of it.
She's not gonna tell you.
Well, what she's allowed to disclose.
No, I'm an open book. I feel like to not even just skate off of what you just said. A lot of times, like, cause I be into like YouTube and shit, so I be listening to like TED Talks. And something that
yo, she's so cute.
something that like really popped out to me was, I forgot who was saying it, but the lady was like, when people call you selfish, like they make that word sound like it's a bad thing, but it's really not. Cause it's like, if I'm like doing stuff to make myself happy and it makes you unhappy, it's a disadvantage to you if I go out of my way to like make you happy and do something that's not beneficial for me.
Right.
So like that changed a lot of how I think. And that was during the pandemic. I feel like the pandemic really did a number on me where I just be out in the world like, we could curse in here.
Of course you can.
Like, fuck you. You know? So I just been on that type of time. Like, yo, like if people got to say I'm selfish just because I'm not, I'm not, you know, to your liking or whatever you feel comfortable with, I'm okay with it because I'd rather be comfortable with who I am than, you know, tippy-toeing and, you know, that's just how I am.
That's
right?
exactly what I say about, and I think I've heard somebody say this recently, about when these niggas start calling you a narcissist, because I'm always speaking about me. No, nigga, I'm speaking about me so much because I'm speaking about God. Like, if you see me talking about me and what I've been through, what I overcame, what I've attained, what I've established, I'm only speaking about what God did. This is not about us.
Amen.
We all insignificant. The pandemic, rough time for all of us. I imagine it to be a way tougher time for a new act.
Hell yeah.
PPP loans, scams. Lou had to go get some money somewhere.
Yo,
what's up? We can't put music out, videos. Everybody in the house. What was the thinking for a new act in pandemic time? Everybody locked in the house.
I'm not gonna hold you, like that shit was crazy.
Cracking ass. Yeah, it was cracking.
It was crazy. I was up in Jersey, so I had the view of the city with my best friend, And like I felt like I was going crazy in that building. You know, like my building had like mad old people. There was mad shit going on. Like people was hanging themselves. Like
shit.
people was
Whoa.
killing each other in there. Yeah. Like it was mad like sinister stuff happening. But I feel like my thing was like I didn't know when we was allowed outside. But I didn't care at the same time because I was never outside. But it changed like the perspective of like, bitch, you always inside. Like go outside now. Like when they say you could go outside, go the fuck outside.
Right.
A lot of
So
people-
like I started appreciating outside because it was
Word.
taken away from us. So I would just be looking at the whole like city because I lived in Fort Lee and stuff. So
Oh, you was right in the hood. It was right around the way.
yeah, I was looking at the whole city. So a lot of times I was just posted up and I'll be on calls. I'll be pasting around the house. I'll be, you know, because we was like the loudest, most ghettoest people in there. But like it really did a number on me, but in a positive way. I feel like I had to dig in. I didn't have nowhere to run to. Like it was like, okay, you're gonna get drunk by yourself, cool. Like
That's depressing.
Now, yeah, I was definitely drinking like wine by myself.
I think
like,
everyone was drinking a lot during the pandemic.
yeah, I was.
definitely.
Yeah, like I was definitely drinking, but then I had to be like, yo, like why you? Like you need to relax, you know? Because then once I'm drinking, I'm like, God, I'll never drink again. You know what I'm saying? But I had to really be like, yo, like what am I running from? And then I had no choice but to face myself.
Right.
So I was like, that's why I'm how I am right now, type of shit. Like I feel like I had time to really reflect on myself and be like, yo, like this new person coming into the world is a person she was already there, but I'm not afraid to show who I was.
It made you learn who you are.
Yeah.
That's why you can't drink by yourself, yo.
Yeah.
Nah,
Start
it's
talking
facts,
to yourself like, yo.
Start answering back.
yo,
That's what it is.
You taking a drink, your life ain't together yet. It's like, whoa. Voice in my head, calm down.
Yeah.
Ice is gonna kill me for saying this because we laugh all the time about like the neo soul hoes and just the different groups of hoes. But I'm gonna say this. Like, another reason I connected with you, I've had this thing, I can tell when people are energy people. Like, you seem to be, look, go ahead, get your shit off. Come on, clown me.
I didn't say 2 words.
Don't look at Ice.
You said
Don't look
Ice
at
is going to kill him, so I was looking at Ice's response.
I'm waiting to hear it.
No, I'm just saying, something about how I also like to watch how people navigate in this thing. And how you navigated was just like this.
It's because what I'm doing with my arms. Like, he over there posted like this. Like, what is this?
Well,
Nah, he dead ass posted like this. Like, I never seen somebody just post up like that. You see? So it's like, fuck it.
It just
I do this a lot too, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
It just seemed important for you, especially as a new act, to protect your energy against fuck shit and like fuck niggas. And that was attractive. Today you're signed where?
Oh, no, I'm an independent artist.
Let's go.
But I'm working with STEM distribution deal type shit.
That's cool.
Okay, now we're still in the business. Now, let's make a left turn into a little mess.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on, you better get it together. Brace up. But now, for a brief moment, there was word that you had signed over here.
Where?
I'm not gonna
We're
say.
gonna say the name.
Okay.
Come on, work with me.
Signed over here, Interscope.
Philly,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Oh, Meek.
Oh, well, okay.
What's the other one?
Yeah, what's the other one?
I was never signed to Meek.
Never.
I was on tour with Meek, but we were working towards it. But I was never signed to Meek.
Well, because how this goes is, why am I putting you on tour
If I'm not,
Yeah. So you go on the tour, we put you in front of all these faces and all these ears in the hopes of working toward a contract or a situation.
Yeah.
And by the end of the tour, it doesn't happen.
Which I am so grateful for.
Of course.
Like
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, being on tour was crazy. Like you don't really understand what touring is. Like it just looks so like simple,
Glitz
but
and
it's
glam.
crazy. Like we was moving luggages, like 3 luggages, 4 luggages, like back and forth, no help or whatever. But yeah.
You got to thug it out on tour.
That shit was crazy. And even then, I went on 2 tours, but with Summer Walker. But even then, it's like, yo, the first time helped me gear up for the second time.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But he definitely helped me out a lot, so I appreciate that.
I mean, I think that's the first verse I heard from you. Was on his album.
The Meek Mill,
Yeah.
yeah. Which was crazy because, well, you ain't even asked me that. So.
No, get your shit
No,
off.
go ahead.
Please.
Nah, the way that happened was I was in.
How did that happen?
I was in the Bronx. I forgot what side. Was
You be moving around.
Yeah, and I was about to go out and stuff. So I'm like, literally like in my little skirt or whatever. And then he's like, yo, I'm in the studio, pull up or whatever. I'm like, fuck that, I'm going to Meek. So I went to Meek, and then he was like, yo, da-da-da, go put a verse.
In the club outfit.
Yeah, I was in the club outfit. So
That's how
I
we
was
got
like,
the teachers too.
fuck the club. Like, I'm in the studio. So boom, we ended up like just going into the studio. He's like, yo, put a verse. And then that shit happened. And then boop, everybody was like, oh, bow.
Boom, bow. That's what I heard.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Boom, bow.
He a real one. Like, he got his own little stuff. I feel like everybody has something in them, which I don't feel like I'm all the way there. But I feel like he was a real one for that. Like, that track did a lot for me. Even anytime I'm pop out, like, unfortunately, fortunately, they be like, oh, Melii in the building, do a split on the deck. I'll be like, okay. Yeah, but.
What do you think of that, Ice?
Great story. You like gymnastics?
Yo, I cannot with y'all. But yeah, he was cool. He was cool.
But the situation didn't work out.
Huh?
But the situation didn't work out, and that was for the better.
Or it
no,
did.
Yeah, the situation didn't work out because it was a lot of power struggle. And I feel like maybe he's in a different space. And I know he's going to hear it because people are going to be like, me. But I feel like maybe we all in a different space right now. But I've always been stern because, like, I've been a person who's, like, very, like, you're not going to walk over me type shit. You know?
But what is that power struggle? I don't get the power struggle. You a new act.
Yeah.
I'm an experienced artist with some information and some power to get you backed and spread awareness. I'm not going to tell you how to make a song, but I will suggest maybe when an album should come out.
Let me tell
right?
you. Let me tell you. Because Jameson, we need shot o'clock after this.
Shot o'clock.
But Meek didn't do nothing wrong. I feel like we didn't understand each other's characters, and him being a strong person, me being a strong person that stands on what they believe in. He came from a system where he didn't understand, like, as a female that was already signed, I didn't need to go through the struggle. So a lot of things, his like mentality was like, oh, look, she already got a bus. Like, oh, when I was on a bus, like, Rick Ross will have me here, da-da-da. But it's like, Meek, if you're an artist and I'm under you right now, technically, you're supposed to just help me elevate from the point that I'm at, not take me back to the struggle where I just came from. Right. So a lot of times it would be like, oh, Melii crazy, Melii don't listen. But it was like, nah, Melii know what she's talking about, but you not trying to listen because you want me to earn something that I already came from the mud from. Like, I'm from the Jets, I'm from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen plenty of shit, you know, the niggas with the little canes fighting outside. Oh, don't even say nothing. They throwing eggs under your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I came from all of that. So to me, it was like, yo, like at the end of the day, like I don't have to go through the struggle, Meek. Like you was just supposed to add on to it, and he did. He did in a way, but it was more so like he had that like he did already, but then behind scenes is like you gonna still work to earn the chain, to earn the fact that you're on the chases and stuff like that. And in a way, it's like I felt like he was building character, but he didn't understand. Like I'm still a female.
Right.
Like certain things that you would do with a man, you wouldn't do with me.
Right.
So I was on some like nah. And in reality, I didn't care about all of that. You feel me? I was with it because a part of me, the old Melii, was still comfortable with I had to earn stuff. In a way. So I will always give people the benefit of a doubt, but I'm not there no more. But the old Melii was like, you know what, like fuck it, I'm gonna prove to him like I'm whatever, I'm down with it. But to me, I didn't feel at the time like when I was just like fuck this, cause I already got Interscope with me, like I'm good, like he didn't understand that. So that was like the disconnection right there.
Was Interscope ever encouraging you to like kind of get that male stamp from an active artist?
Yeah, it was definitely before Meek, Tory already wanted to work with me. But they didn't want me to go. They didn't want me to work with Tory because Tory be messy and shit. Shout out to him though, he my nigga, whatever. So they wanted me to like go with
Wait, the label
Meek.
thought he was messy?
Yeah, he just do too much. So to like they was like, yo, like, you know, like, go with Meek, like, he could help your career, So, in a sense, to me, it wasn't even about helping my career or whatever the case may be. Old Melii wanted to be a part of a system, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted to feel,
does make sense.
I wanted to feel like a part of a system, protect their,
And a family.
family.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that, and that's something I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to be part of the Chasers. Like, even when Doc would talk to me, I forgot his other name, like the other boys and stuff. Like, they really embraced me. So I felt like, wow, like this was a real family. But it was like I said, it was a power struggle because they didn't understand my personality. It wasn't that I was being a dickhead. It was more so like, nigga, fuck out of here type shit. So a lot of times we would just bump heads.
To your knowledge, did Tory understand at the time that the label did have something to do with? He did understand.
He did. He had a whole conversation with Joey Manda. Joey Manda pulled up to his house.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey pulled up to his house and stuff, and they was talking and stuff. But
I've never heard anybody call him Joey, man.
yeah, nah, Joey's I fuck with Joey. Like, even though like Joey's my nigga, but he was on some like he'll just watch me. Like, Joey was the type of nigga to be like,
yeah,
he'll just look at me like. Because he already knew my personality, but he would always advise me, like, you know, I want you to go with Meek, But to me, it was like, Meek was too, like, where it was like, bro, I'm not really dealing with you.
I would have been like that, too.
Yeah, I wasn't really dealing with Meek in that way where we was, like, understanding each other.
Right.
I kind of would have been like that.
Yeah? Why?
100%.
Yeah, you would have definitely.
Why?
Like that.
I mean, for a lot of years, even with my staff, I would make the jokes. And Parks at first, the jokes, because Parks has been there with me on the Chitlin Circuit tours. He's just been there with me. So now, things are better. So some of the staff comes in, and they're paid better, and in the hotel, they're 5-star hotels. Order what you want. The travel is in the luxury vehicle now versus what I
like
was
to give them jokes, too.
So, but it's like the thinking is, yo, dog, y'all have no idea that we was in fucking Suburbans driving cross country in motels and
for years,
hotels.
Literally driving across the whole shit.
We did the whole
it wasn't a Suburban, it was a Tahoe.
I was about to say,
it was a smaller Suburban.
We did the whole Southwest in a Tahoe.
All right, hold on. Let me cut y'all off. Because
Yeah.
I'm not about to let y'all go in there. Meek know the real. Like, he knows the real. Yes, I feel you. I feel you what you're saying. Like, bitch, like, you just came in here like you got it good.
Paid
right?
dues.
But
Used to be a festival.
What, like I said, what people don't understand is, say I'm an artist and I go to help another artist. You off the label. I don't know what you already went through. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming
from. So now,
100%.
it's not like I was on a real tour bus. We was on some, like, regular little, like, I
Sprinter
forgot what
shit,
it was.
Sprinter?
Like the traveling tour bus.
Yeah,
and
it
even
was
then,
Sprinter.
like, you know, my bad to even say
not a
this,
Tahoe.
but even then, like,
It's not a Tahoe.
they was all getting massages. Miko, you want a massage? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. He's like, you gotta pay for it. Like, nigga, like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, little shit like that where it's just like it's not that serious. Like, you ODing, you know what I'm saying? Or like the
let me- wait,
hold on.
I'm cutting you
or
off.
like when I'm in the backstage and like niggas got a whole feast going on, but I only got Gatorades and like nacho chips or whatever. I lost my vision for 3 days. God strike me dead if I'm lying. Like, I was malnourished. I was everything, and that's people didn't understand. I got off a tour. I was throwing up blood. I was really malnourished. I was throwing up blood. Fuck LA. Not in that way, but fuck LA doctors. My bro had to literally carry me and be like, my sister's gonna die. Like, if y'all don't put her on some shit, right or wrong. We was on some like, yo, like, I was literally, like, I had called Lou's mom and I was crying literally. I couldn't see. Like, it was really malnourishment. I was like, yo, like, I couldn't see for like 3 days and I was like, please pray over me. Mind you, around that time, I wasn't even like, I was literally helpless, like, literally, like, calling anybody that I knew could pray. And I was like, yo, like, I can't see. Like, I couldn't see. I couldn't down any, like, food or nothing. After that, that's when I got back on tour. I had vitamins. I had stuff like that, which I appreciate from him. You know, but there was a lot of things where it was like, yo, I didn't need to get to the worst of myself for you to see me as just like, yo, I'm not out here trying to be in a gang. I'm not out here trying to, like, I admire you already as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like I had to do the most to get, like, the little juices, the little da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? The little help going up the steps with the bags and da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not a nigga. Like, I'm a whole female.
No, you shouldn't have been carrying the bags.
Yeah, facts.
You should not have been carrying the bags. But I'll give you this from my perspective. Why I appreciate the story that you're telling about how Meek went about these things. Too common in hip-hop, I always hear the exact opposite. I always hear the label or the under label or the production company. Or, I always hear them give the act whatever they want and not really talk about how that's being recouped, where those charges are going. So it's like, it sounds like with you as a new act and him trying to build his label, that he was trying to keep those expenses at bare minimum for a new act, the same way it would be for a guy act. That's what it sound like. Versus he could have gave you the world, and when some money started coming in,
took the world,
took it all, and
all
said,
back.
"Hey, you don't remember that? You don't remember that? Hey, you remember that massage on that tour bus? That was a $5,000 massage." And then you're just looking at this list like so many other artists, and you fucked it. You in the red,
and also just from a male female dynamic. Like
that too.
You're a pretty woman.
If you do it
so,
the
yo,
other way,
I'm gonna show you that this is business.
Yeah.
I ain't giving you shit. You gonna be out here thugging it just like I would do another nigga
Right.
to separate the personal from the business.
No, and I was cool with
You get
that.
what I'm saying?
I was cool
And
with that
you
because
attractive. You gotta be careful with
no,
that.
of course. But even then, like that was also like a thing. So it's like I was always cool with that. Like I said, like I'm from the Jets. Like I come from not really seeing much. I'm not on top of that. It's like I'm not gonna sit in a room with hood people and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that type of person. So, like I said in the beginning, I was with it I wanted so bad to be a part of a system. I wanted so bad to have that family thing within that. So, a lot of times it was miscommunication. It was oh, you just trying to act like da-da-da. But it was like, no, I'm not trying to act like that. It's like, nigga, I'm really like, you not understanding me right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's really what it was.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer it. Did you hear the Tory Lanez Playboy album?
Yes, I heard it.
What did you think of it sonically?
I fucked with it. I liked that.
I love that album. What an album.
You need a muse, right?
You took it out of my mouth. Pause or unpause or whatever you say. As an artist, as an artist though, right? Like I dig that. I understand when you need a song or I need an inspiration or I need an idea. What am I going through? What girl am I dating? What's happening? I need to hit the studio and I need to give him something.
Yeah.
I don't know who that album was about. But what a great project.
It was a great.
Who's your muse?
Huh?
Who's your muse when you get into this stuff?
My muse? I got 3 muses.
It's God.
3 muses.
Dykeman.
Not Dykeman.
Who's
Nah,
your
I got
muse?
3 different muses.
Can you share? There we go. There we go. Well, what do you think about the importance of needing a muse?
Being a muse?
Needing a muse, not being a muse.
Needing a
Well,
muse.
I'm sure you've been a muse too, so yeah.
Yeah.
And you will, I'm sure, continue to be a muse.
Yeah, continued and will continue to be a muse.
As a guy that's written plenty of diss tracks about the women that I've dated, I gotta tell you, I would feel a way if she could diss back.
And I have.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I leave out for work in the morning and she leave to the studio, and I got to be worried about what could drop a few hours later, that would be problematic for me.
Nah, I felt like it was fun, honestly.
No, I know.
It was hella fun.
No.
It's a fun time though, because most of the time T
No, I
was in
made
the
yours.
studio while I was making tracks.
No, they did though.
Mine diss back?
Couple of them.
Yeah, stop. They wasn't good. It wasn't nothing that we would listen to afterward. But Melii, on the other hand,
She
like
dropped some fire on
I
it.
might want to listen to that,
And-
diss, even if it's about me.
Or not only that, you might be a little bit more mindful of how you diss.
No.
Because she
you might
could clap back.
Well, and you might want to spin the block.
Nah, I think that it was fun when it was and it is or whatever. But most of the times he was there. Like most of the times, like people was there for the clapbacks that I was doing.
For real?
Or I'll play it right in front of them. Like, you like this one?
Oh shit!
And then I'll just.
I used to do
release
that too, though.
Yeah. I'm not girl. Cause it's like the difference is like I'm listening to your shit at the fucking club. And you're like, fuck my ex, da da da. I'm like, and then everybody's just like. So I'm just like, hey. And I'm like, wow. So I definitely always had to like come back in and stuff and just hit them where it hurts. But yeah,
gotta make sure you hear it.
Oh wait, so you came back spicier. You came back harder.
I always come back spicier. I'm from New York. Like, what you expect? Like, we always spicy.
You think New York girls get a bad rap about how they talk and speak? Like, speak to people?
Yeah, but them niggas pussy, like, you can't handle a strong woman. Like, that's what it is.
That's that on that.
That's what it is. Cause I done been around men that they be like, okay, and then they set the tone and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to come at him. I know how to like talk to certain people. But if you a bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna treat you like one.
I said on that.
Yeah.
What you niggas got?
Yeah, you know how to set the put your foot down. 10 toes.
Nah, Joe, it's giving like shot o'clock.
It's giving like shot o'clock.
It is giving shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock. And we're back.
All
right.
Shot o'clock had what?
I'm good.
All right, so Melii was here making sure that, reminding us that it's shot o'clock again.
Facts,
Exactly.
yeah.
And then Parks and I took
We
a
did our
shot.
shots.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I have mine. Oh, okay. So then we got to Ish, and she asked Ish a question.
She asked me.
That didn't even look real.
What you need to hear the gulp?
Nah, take another one.
Pause. My bad. I was smiling.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the question to you was, Melii, you can ask him again since now we're recording.
He said he don't drink, so I said, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, what
We
do
don't
you
even
do?
know.
We don't do
Well, I don't.
Lay pipes.
He's a contractor.
I am a contractor.
Sometimes he deals with plumbing.
So you don't like alcohol at all, right?
Nah,
Or
not for
to
the
smoke?
most part. Occasional.
Hookah.
Occasionally?
Hey.
Oh, say so.
Oh, you
So
smoke
say you
hookah,
smoke.
yeah,
Oh yeah, he
hookah.
smoked shit out some
Oh,
hookah.
so you can say that I smoke hookah.
Yeah, I smoke.
Because a lot of people don't smoke hookah.
Pardon me.
Like every pull is like you closer to
A
your
pack
death.
of cigarettes or something.
Pack of cigarettes?
They
Yeah,
say
that's
like
what they say.
one hookah is like smoking a pack of
Is
cigarettes.
does it feel like you smoking a cigarette?
No.
I smoke cigarettes and it does feel like you're smoking a cigarette. Depending on how you
hookah
smoke it.
does?
It's actually more like a cigar.
I never had a
It's more like a
cigarette
cigar.
that Love 66 and Blueberry Mist don't taste like no fucking nicotine. Don't smell like a Newport.
I ain't gonna lie, I got
Little watermelon don't taste like no Newport.
that Love
They used to
66.
sell them
He put me
cigarettes.
on.
That's how
That
they
Love
got me.
66 is
Love
alright.
66. You know, it's still my
And I don't even fuck with
Love
hookah no more.
66.
Love, that's
I used to
the
be a
name of
hookah
it.
king, but
Why you don't fuck with it?
I got introduced to the THC pen.
The vape.
That
She
shit still
vapes.
don't taste
I
nice.
don't know.
I like those.
You don't like the vape? You smoke weed?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like the vape? I don't like the vape either.
The like the weed pen?
Yeah.
I'll do it if there's no weed. It's like, ah. But other than that, it's like,
Yeah, no.
I'd rather smoke like,
Some bud.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I feel like it's just
You like
smoking the
edibles?
fake thing.
No, it is.
Edibles? Eh.
You died.
I
didn't
like
you? You died
edibles.
before.
No. The first time I did it, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hold you. I was with my best friend and we did it in high school, and I really felt, y'all know that alien meme where he's like, like that's how I felt because my bro, he was driving mad fast and we had just taken my best friend to her crib. So
Yeah.
she stood in the staircase and she's like, bro, I'm so high, I can't go in my crib. Mind you, we in high school, so it's different. Like if you walk in the crib and your mom see you, it's like,
Oh yeah.
you know? So she's in the staircase, she's like, I'm dumb high. And my dumb ass was like, I don't feel nothing. So I took bites of everybody.
There we go.
So I was in the seat like, like I felt like I was a part of the car. Like that's how
Edibles,
crazy.
Take
it
your
was.
ego and beat your ass with it.
It
Fam,
will.
I remember when I died off the edible, and all I kept saying was, yo, I'm really about to be the first nigga to ever die from weed. Like, I felt like I'm about to let my whole family
You was
down.
praying and shit?
Now, my toxic trait is...
I knew I was done.
My toxic trait is eating too much edibles. Like, everyone else, like, how much should we try? I'm like...
Wait, but have you done like the whole brownie type of thing?
I had two.
Yeah, but I have.
This nigga had super cookies, and they told everybody, yo, these ain't regular edibles. Mistake
You was
was,
putting some strong
first off,
shit.
oatmeal raisin is my favorite cookie. Don't put the weed in the oatmeal raisin and tell me I
Oatmeal
can't.
raisin, that's my favorite.
You talking about my
cookie.
cookies?
Yes.
That's my favorite. Wait, you make them?
No, but my man Pat, shout out to
Oh,
Pat.
I'm like, yo.
My man Pat, I used to go
Yo.
pick up the oatmeal raisins and trick my friends into getting high.
Hey, you got the little shades on, the Cartiers going, it's fire.
Something like these were a gift.
You know.
Spoil
Sunlight or
spoil
whatever,
me.
just life flex.
Trick on me. You heard?
Yeah, you heard. Nah, we used to go to the Heights for our shit. She had the Lucky Charms. She had the little like it was like marshmallows within the brownies.
Yeah. Or the Rice Krispie treat.
I've since learned my
Yo,
tolerance
I
and
got
not
the
to fuck
number
with
for NA for all of y'all.
I'm sorry?
For what?
The NA number for all of
them.
y'all.
Nah, more.
What I need that for?
More.
Need that shit?
Little edibles.
Ain't nothing wrong with an edible.
I love the edibles. That's my shit.
I got these
Yeah,
little
that nigga
nugs.
Ice was fucking face down on the cobblestone.
Famously, it's a
It's a
famous
meme.
meme.
It's a
They
meme.
got focus on edibles or what is that?
I
particularly love
died. You talk about focus. I was dead.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to focus. I'm watching Animal Planet and shit. Like,
No,
I want
What?
to go somewhere else on some edibles.
Why
I'm
you
not
watching
focused.
animals?
Cause you ever?
Where you go? Simba?
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to do.
The whales.
Somebody
You know
gave me
what
some
I'm saying?
bullshit.
So whales is
Like,
doing.
why?
I ain't gonna say
That
no
should be
names.
peaceful, yo. Just
Somebody
watch them
gave me
shit
some
swim.
bullshit mushrooms though.
What? Oh, mushrooms do something to you? What
Hell
does it make
no.
you feel?
Them shits I had was duds or something.
I don't know what you got.
From somebody.
I gave them to you, but the ones we had from the same candy bar shit were
said
plenty.
from
We had the whole
somebody, I
party
gave
spinning.
Took 6 of them shits and was like, man, maybe my tolerance is just higher
Wait,
than I
the
thought it
chocolate
was.
joint?
Yeah.
Yes.
6. No, I'm not
Chocolate
gonna hold
joints.
you. Yeah, they have the chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate mushrooms. Yeah.
Oh, that's your problem.
I mean,
Yeah,
that is
they
an
don't-
issue
they're
though, because
not
it could be
really strong.
inconsistent.
That's your
It could be
problem.
inconsistent. Yeah, it's
Not really
inconsistent.
strong.
You need a
don't know-
mushroom.
Oh no,
Not
yeah.
a chocolate mushroom.
Well-
You need a mushroom.
Now the chocolates, the ones I had from the same shit.
I know,
were
we're
great.
crazy.
Yeah,
Somebody else
Maybe
told me
a
the same thing.
tolerance. What you mean crazy? Maybe the tolerance is different.
Man,
I've
take
eaten a
mu-
lot of mushrooms,
Hey,
so my
get a
tolerance should be
regular
higher, if
mushroom
anything.
and grind it.
What you
or
mean
just put it on the
grind
pizza.
Put it in the grinder like
Yeah.
you would. Like
I've
you would
had
some weed.
mushroom
And then what you do?
smoothies,
Smoke it or
chocolates.
drink it?
never
No,
does
eat it.
anything
Eat
to me.
Yeah, you could make tea out of it. You could do a bunch
Yeah,
of
you
different
could do.
shit.
I've
yeah.
done a
do that.
smoothie.
But eat it.
Yeah, you want to eat it. Yeah,
Eat it.
That shit nasty.
Grind it and eat it. I heard.
yeah. Peanut butter sandwich.
It's still nasty.
Pizza.
What? Excuse- peanut butter sandwich?
Peanut butter sandwich. Yeah,
Yo,
covers
white-
it.
white
Mass
people,
on
yo.
White people.
That's different though. I'm like,
It covers it all up.
Fam,
Yeah, I heard it's
you could
disgusting.
do something else to cover
Look what
it.
they do.
could,
Avocado toast.
All right, I'm totally off this.
yeah.
Now-
Mushroom
That would
toast.
actually be fly.
Yeah,
though.
you said the same name. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I know. I did.
Still my name.
Yeah, what's your name? Melanchopus.
Mellifluous.
Mellifluous.
Sweet sounding.
Can you spell it?
Mellifluous.
Shit, I could, but right now
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Melly said we ain't been asking no tough questions.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I said ask some. I don't even say. I didn't say that though. I said ask some lit shit.
Some lit shit.
Yeah.
She trying to
but
play
not
us.
messy
She
shit,
trying-
like
not
lit
messy,
shit.
something lit.
Yeah, where it's
Something
like,
lit.
hey, well, you could get it inside my head.
Yeah, ask away.
Fellas, y'all do it because we'll cry together on the couch if I get going. So y'all
we'll
do
cry.
it first before I come in and ruin the truth of truth.
I'm never playing that shit.
Ish, anything?
Yeah, this is you the conversationalist, man.
Damn, so I'm not interesting enough. You don't have nothing.
Wow, wow, Ish. Come on, come on, bridge the gap, bridge the gap right now.
It's 4 co-hosts right here. Man.
And you the most sober one. Wow.
Wow. No, dead ass.
Wow.
Look at that.
Damn.
I'm good.
I want to know if there's any symbolism to this Playboy bunny.
Come on.
I
said interesting questions. Come on.
No, that's what I want to know.
Yes, there is.
I meant to ask Akon the same thing with that Wakanda thing.
Yeah,
with that Wakanda piece.
It was a nice piece, and I decided to keep it. So
Keep it.
Keep it.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
gift. It was a gift.
yeah, it was a gift.
Slow. You really are slow. I am so. Oh.
It's so annoying.
That was so organic.
Here.
Oh, you still want to pay attention to questions? Holy shit.
She's a big fan of Hugh Hefner.
That nigga is tricking.
that's all.
That nigga is a trick. God damn.
Yeah.
I ain't never did that.
Yeah.
What chain would you give? What chain would you
Be a
give?
Newport.
I'm still struggling with trying to figure out. Get your shit off.
My bad, dog.
No, get your shit off.
That's
No,
my bad.
please, go ahead.
No, you good.
I'm still struggling with trying to figure out how to buy her a car.
Says you gotta tell what car you
So
want.
time out.
Oh, no, it ain't about no.
So time out, yo. Let me ask you. The chain is two tricks.
What do you mean tricks?
Wait,
He
what's
said trick. That's what he
No,
said.
this is big tricking.
That's not tricking.
What's the
No,
car?
she
Can't drive the chain.
Stop it, yo.
What's the car?
Stop it, yo.
Uh-oh.
Y'all want stop it, yo.
I'm asking you what a car is.
You want me to be for real here?
Yeah. A car is just one trick?
Are y'all podding? Or you want me to be for real here?
Both.
Oh, okay. Y'all sure? Y'all sure? For real. I'm serious.
Yo. Why you only asking them? No, you gotta ask me.
No, because
But it's all right.
they want to play around. Okay. This is my girl.
It's not tricking when it's your girl.
That's true.
And I mean, it could be tricking, but that's your girl.
No, it's not tricking.
That's
It's not
my,
tricking.
That's my girl.
That's
Don't
not
matter.
tricking.
It's not tricking.
That's not
But
true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's another thing with narcissist men.
Uh-oh.
Teach. Tell him. Go
Uh-oh.
ahead. Go
Uh-oh.
ahead, girl. Go ahead,
We here
girl.
now.
Hey, Lou, I'm about to text
You
you,
know, because
nigga.
we not gonna do that.
Give it to
because,
me, give it to me.
Because I'm your girl, and then I'm on top of that. I'm your girl when I'm doing my own thing.
Yes.
So it's like now when I'm not because at the end of the day, Melii's gonna do Melii. That's one thing people gotta realize. Melii's gonna do Melii, and Melii's always gonna be.
Now
You
let
know,
him land.
She gonna be a civilian, you know. She gonna be yang yang yang. But like, you can play
I
how
get it.
much you wanna play because you can portray whatever you wanna portray.
Yeah.
But you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So when you not seeing Melii,
Right.
Melii busy.
Melii busy, right? So now you wanna. You always go to the guests with what? What I came here with? Gifts. You know what I'm saying? So
Melii.
it's not no trick and shit. It's not. Cause if I was on some whole shit, that's different if you tricking. But if you on some, which is not what I think or whatever, but like really consistent on shit, it's not considered tricking. Unless you consider it, then we'll agree to disagree.
No. I think I understand what you just said. You can't Washington Heights me out of this one. I think I speak
Washington Heights.
Man, nigga. I'm good at the Washington. I think I know what you just said.
I think it's a
I
shot
know what
o'clock
you said.
moment.
Shot o'clock. She better than me.
No, this nigga is fluent.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Lou. Somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go get it. Go get it. Come on, because I'm about to tell him what you just said. Go ahead.
I think I know what
I'm a
she said.
translator.
What does yeah mean?
Yeah.
I was his girl. Ain't that what you just said?
And he was stunting to the world.
Yeah.
And you could do that, but you know what it is.
Yeah, but I'm still me. So I was
Exactly.
and as a result,
And I was allowing him to
Yeah.
We met up. You could front for the world.
yeah, but
I was
because
your
I'm
Yami.
me, niggas popped up with them gifts because you know how I get down.
But I'ma
you heard?
still do me, cause it's not stopping me from nothing. We just gotta be cool at the moment. And as long as you know that and you're okay with that, it's never gonna hurt your ego, cause you gonna do you, I'm gonna do me.
Melii, I'm not gonna lie to you. Listening to you is hurting my ego. You are hurting my ego. But
you listen to my music, though.
No, I'm talking about not as a fan of you. I'm talking about if I'm a guy in this situation, ain't no new artist popping this type of shit to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
New artists.
Yes.
Your artistry
But
don't
then
even got
again,
nothing
when
to do
you
with the shit
on
you about to
another
cook.
level, you're not looking at each other as artists, and that's the thing. I'm not
Yeah,
looking at you as an
exactly.
artist. I'm not looking at none of y'all. I
True.
fuck with y'all. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm more open with y'all, and that's what it is. I don't look at nobody on some
Yeah, okay. Wouldn't look
You know what
at
I'm
it
saying?
like
I look
you
at
like you're
everybody on that type
entertaining
of time, and that was the thing. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to look better, whatever the case may be. But it's more so when you know me, you know that's why my biggest downfall on being an artist is what it is. Because if I fuck with you as a person, then you could talk to me, you could rock with me, we could understand each other. Maybe we could dig deep in. But if I don't fuck with you as a person, there's no getting across to a whole nother level with me. Which at the end of the day, yeah, we could come across as artists, but we're still people. And that's what people don't understand. If you're going to sit there and change who you are because of an image that you have, then you're not real to yourself. And you're not going to call in the right crowd, like you said to me out there, right? So if I'm sticking on that, then I don't really care about a lot of things. Yo, I dropped out of high school. That's already in like Spanish world or whatever. That's like, hey, look at your daughter. Look what this one is doing. And look at you. But then at the end of the day, it's like, I had that back to back in my home. I don't care. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Because at the end of the day, I'm going home to something. So if I'm ever involved with me and you or whatever the case may be in my life, it's because I'm okay with whatever goes on. Because like I said, I'm an open book. So if you're going to get to know me, you're going to get to know me every day. It's the same person probably changing for the better because I'm always striving for the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking out of my eyes, but it does something in me to wake up and not be like, yo, like, how could you make something about yourself better? You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am every day. You know? And y'all like...
Nah,
so
he
y'all
said
probably
No. What I said was,
He said that's what Ish be saying.
That's what he be saying all
I'll
the
say
time.
that.
He says every day you should be trying to improve yourself at
Yeah.
some point, some aspect
because
of your
even
life.
then, improving yourself, heals the person that you was before, in a way. So like,
And it make them niggas sick when you start healing yourself.
exactly, you don't get bothered by the same things. You might be looking at me bashing you. I'm just reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Like when you wake up every day and you like, yo, you look in the mirror, like, I'm all for you. Shit go different. The energy around you start changing. The people that don't need to be around you start going. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I be looking at them TED Talks. Them people don't benefit off of you anymore. Why? Because you're not catering to them. You catering to yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people look at people like, oh, woke, da-da-da-da-da. There's people that act like they woke. There's people that use that word woke. But at the end of the day, it's like, what are you doing in this life? What can improve you? Fuck whatever you want to do, because everybody has different like goals in life. But it's like the person that, when you stepping into a building, you stepping as yourself. You representing yourself. Fuck who in front of you, around you. You representing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So every day, I'm going to work on self. So when self goes in anywhere, self is the same person and a better person every day. You know?
I could be proud of self.
Shot o'clock?
It hurt. It hurt when you lose your girl that was on it like this. that hurt a little bit. Like your girl that believed in herself, like was encouraging you and shit.
And believed in you too.
Yeah. No, that hurts. That hurts. I'm getting a clear understanding, man. I'm getting a clear understanding. No, you made me sad now.
Still want to cry so bad.
Huh?
Yo, why?
Why make you sad?
Just the communication gap between men and women, I guess.
Yeah.
What I will say this is what I meant to say to you, because we was talking outside, right? Sometimes, and I'm saying this as a man that has attempted to work with women, sometimes it's really just tough for men to understand how women see things.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And how
'cause we all wired
women
different.
view and feel about certain things. It's not that.
It's not even men. I'm sorry to cut you off because
Go ahead, please.
I'm
Please.
It's men that have money and attention and never had it before. That's really what it is. Sometimes, like, when you get in something that you're not used to, you automatically forget the fact that you still have to balance yourself out on what's fair. You know, because I'm not saying you have to always be fair, because sometimes you're going to have to be unfair. But more so human, like just decency of like just being a human and understanding, like I always put myself in another person's position. whether I'm about to do something or not, and I know it's gonna hurt you. I understand. Maybe in the long run it's gonna hurt you, or I mean it's gonna hurt you, but in the long run you'll understand.
You'll get it.
But I always put myself in a situation to understand the other person on how they might dictate my decision, because you're not here to understand me 100%. But when I make a decision, I'm gonna make sure that I'm standing on it and shit, and I'm okay with the reaction that you're about to give me, because it's not to benefit you, it's to benefit me in the long run.
That was powerful.
Yeah. She smoked that.
Yeah, no, she did.
That was a TED Talk.
Them TED Talks
That
was
was
working
TED
out.
Talk with
boy.
Melii.
Not yet.
Ooh.
I just had to look at that one TED Talk, which was the selfish one. And when you understand, like, people's gonna call you a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you too cocky. Bitch, I just love myself. Maybe
And
it's coming
people-
to you like that because you don't believe in yourself the same way, you know?
People throw that selfish word out there when they can't control you and you just not doing what they want you to do.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know, it don't even necessarily be selfish. It's just you're not doing what I want. It's almost like reverse selfishness.
Yeah, it is.
Like you're not doing what I want you to do, so you're being selfish.
Right. A disadvantage to what you want and not what I want, you know?
Yeah.
Let me turn this up. So the next 5 years, where do you see Melii, both business-wise and personally?
Business-wise.
And personally?
Well, personal.
Both of those.
Personal, I feel like I said, I become like very strong within how I think, and also with like how I feel when I lose people or whatever, or like not have the same people around me. So I feel like that's what I had to get used to, because when you get used to not like moving forward because you want to sit everybody at the table, you got to learn that you got to sit alone sometimes. And sometimes that table means that you're going to have to cook the food that's not already made for you. You know what I'm saying?
Can you cook?
Yes.
Your favorite dish to make for a guy?
My favorite dish.
Rasta
probably-
pasta?
I love rasta pasta,
I
but
know.
I am not gonna
Me
hold
too,
you. I
girl.
love corn and rice with chicken.
Oh, you Dominican.
Yeah, corn, rice, and chicken rice. We be. Oh, and shrimp. Yeah, but I can't eat shrimp. It's bad for my health.
Why?
That's too much sodium.
Tell them.
Here you go.
Oh, shut the
guys-
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You see yourself having some little bunnies running around?
What, running around?
Yeah, the bunny rabbits. Little bunny rabbits running around.
What do you mean by running around?
Yeah,
I think he means
What do you
kids.
mean by that?
Kids. You got the Playboy
Oh,
bunny.
kids?
On. Yeah, you got your, you know what I mean?
I'm 24.
5 years.
I hope to 5 years. I don't know. I feel like a lot of like I have to keep dating myself right now. And just if you want to take me, but look, I'm this type of girl. I might entertain a conversation with you. I might, whatever you want to take me out to eat, bet we live. But the next day, I might not talk to you again. So it's whatever. Like,
Wait, Melii. Hey, hold up. I don't feel like you should be able to just say that so casually.
Am I lying though?
I don't know. Is that the truth? Is that what you're doing to men out there?
No. I feel like the way I'm at right now is like I'm on some like
dating myself.
Yeah, I'm dating myself. Like I'm learning what I like.
Are you treating you well?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm treating myself very good. Like I'm such in a good just like headspace that I'm not willing to like just gamble that away.
Yo, people say that when they roster is lit. They start talking all this thing, yo, where I'm at right now, just doing Mick focused on me. What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Nah, listen. Hold up. Hold up.
It been lit. I just had a little, but then I'm yeah, all right.
Y'all thought I was feeling you? What the fuck is you niggas talking about?
Nah, definitely legends, but it's been crazy. Yeah.
Is that where you do most of your field mid-range shooting? Is it the DMs? Like, or is it in person?
Nah.
Is it?
I'm not gonna hold you. It's different. Like you got Instagram, you got Instagram and shit.
Snapchat DMs, man, DMs everywhere.
I learned that Snapchat is still alive. I didn't even know people were still using Snapchat.
Me either.
People that cheat use Snapchat. That's what I heard. Like lit people that cheat use Snapchat. I didn't know that was still alive.
I didn't know that at all. People are still on Snapchat? Wow.
Wow.
Hey, you know Ice?
Yeah, I love Ice. She was like, oh, like she fucked with me.
No,
and
that's
stuff.
Ice Spice. Yeah.
Oh, Ice Spice. I thought you were talking about Ice.
Yeah,
No.
Because he was like, you thought you was smelling me? Like, nah, I
That's
was
my shit. That's my shit.
I love her though. She's a Capricorn just like me. Cap gang.
You're a Capricorn?
Cap gang.
Yeah.
I never even
When your
heard of
birthday?
that.
All right.
When your
Cap
birthday?
gang. Oh, God.
Yeah. When your birthday?
I'm December 31st.
Oh shit.
On New Year's. Yeah. New Year's Eve.
Oh, you extra lit.
It's late.
Yeah. I mean, not all the time. I used to hate my birthday, but now that I got older.
Why?
What you mean? Why? When you were young, nobody
You don't
worried
get no
about
gifts.
you. Your mom
Yeah.
like, eat some grapes. Well, my mom was like, shut up, eat some grapes.
This is like torture.
And out of nowhere, it turns 12 and your birthday's going and the whole day people cooking all day. Like, fuck is wrong with you?
And get shit close to Christmas. You get a little robbed when you
No, niggas was not having Christmas. Like, we was not having it. We had the tree. But my mom was like, every day is Christmas. We'd be like, yeah. But that built character.
No, that wouldn't have flew. Every day is Christmas.
Nah, yeah.
That shit wasn't flying.
We didn't have it like that.
You ain't got it.
It was definitely flying when you see your mom working 3 jobs, taking shit of different things. It was like, she the oldest too. So my mom was really out here like on some shit. But that's why I don't, even when niggas give me shit, I be like, oh. And they think that I'm being like on some ungrateful shit, but it's like, oh, like.
You're not used to it.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. Because it's
that
like,
don't move them.
exactly.
And you mean niggas like plural.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's the thing. That's why niggas think that I'm like downplaying them, but it's like I'm not downplaying you. I'm learning
It's
to
just
know how to
mad niggas
cater
give me
you
gifts, yo.
to what you like me to act like. Cause
Yeah.
you know what it is? Girls that never like, I never had it, right? So when I had it, I gave it to myself on top of that, right? And then on top of that, my mom would be like, never idolize anybody that's not God, right? So I just
Very
like I
Catholic
said,
household. You grew up very like Catholic, Christian.
it was always in between because my family, like everybody's different and stuff.
okay.
But there was definitely dominant Christianity and Catholic. But I just have my own relationship with God.
No doubt.
So I'll be like
Spiritual.
Yeah.
But other than that, like my
learned
mom
mad
made
sound
me
effects.
like.
Yo, she did this to God.
Nah, God is really my guy. Like he's
Nah,
my
dead ass.
guy. He's my guy. He was spinning the block for me. I be like, I know you did that. But like, I really beat on some like, yo, like I don't overdo stuff. I don't over analyze stuff. Like it's more so like even with a guy, right? There was one time I had ice cream and I felt like I was on top of the world, but I done got chains and everything, and it's just like. But the ice cream part where we just like, yo, you like this one? That was more to me.
You like
know?
that, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Little
saying?
ice cream day,
Told you,
pizza
Nick.
day, walk in
Told
the
you, Nick.
park.
What I
Because it
said.
seems it's something that you could just grab and give to me. Bet I'm wearing it. But it's those ice cream moments that like you really went out of your day, out of a busy day to be like, yo, we getting ice cream. Have a nigga scoop. Which one you want? Bow. You want to?
Bow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like those
might be
intimate
talking about ice
moments
cream.
is what
I
means the
told y'all
most.
niggas, some ice
'Cause
cream and
before-
pizza dates.
Listen, when
Yeah.
you die, right? God forbid, whatever. Everybody, God bless y'all. When you in that coffin, nobody's gonna be like, yo, yeah. I remember when I gave her this chain and she was like, ah. Nah, niggas is gonna remember the day you went to the ice cream shop on a
We
regular
was walking
day.
on the
And we was
boulevard looking at the
walking.
water.
Like I really embrace those moments, you know.
Told you niggas. Yo, tricking ass niggas.
I think the roster is you acting out.
What do you mean? I'm acting out. What do you mean?
I think that's what the roster
is about.
Yeah, because in listening to her, yo,
What do you mean acting out? Elaborate.
I understand.
you want
Give some examples.
You-
So
you're
the
good.
roster is you just
yeah,
I.
yeah. These niggas have played.
But the
too
real
much,
nigga
so-
would be like the nigga that you went ice creaming with.
But what do
Yeah.
you mean by acting out? I don't get it.
Because that's what you love.
Simplicity is something that you
Simplicity,
would gravitate
yeah.
to.
Simplicity.
But the
A man is
roster,
just
yeah.
into you, like the true, like
Cuddles,
organic
yeah.
version of
Yeah.
love. You seem like that type of girl.
A softie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'm a real softie, but
But what
people
you-
think they gotta approach me with here's gifts And it's like, I don't appreciate that because any nigga's gonna give me that, or I could give it to myself. I want to make memories with you. I want you to dig deep, understand me. I want to grow with you. I want to know that when I'm on some hard shit, like, you're going to have my back. Fuck what everybody think, because that's what I said, like, the whole artist shit. We literally born naked into this world, out of our mom's coochie. Like, you out here. You feel me? Niggas is shaking you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, like, fuck that. Like, when it's time to be a real person, like, I would expect you, put on your image and shit, but at the same time, like, I want to always know, like, nah, that's a real nigga. You feel me? Or that's my friend, that's my brother, that's my family.
Yeah, it's too much substance for the fun roster. Like, that's what I'm saying.
And at 24.
Yeah, it's under, and maybe it means absolutely nothing, but that just so happened to happen with the arms down.
What do you mean?
Body language has changed.
Now you're real relaxed now, because that's the genuine you.
No. But what I don't know.
I don't think that comes out like this.
No. To be completely honest, I was excited to be here. Like, I was excited to be here.
We're excited to
my
have
best
you
friend
here.
is there. I was in the car like. I was, so this is me holding back, like, my excitement, but at the same time, like, being comfortable. This is me on some, like, I'm
You got comfy? Chill. Hey. Yo. Gentlemen, do you guys have anything else for Melii? We hope that you come back here.
You want me back? You gotta tell. Yeah, I gotta tell me, like, pull up.
Well, we only said it for a year and change before we actually
Nah, you right.
got you here. But we understand. Where do you
live
Schedules
now?
can get hectic as an artist.
Honestly, I was gonna move to Miami, but I think I'm back in the city.
For us.
I'm back in the city. No more Miami. You're annoying. I'm back in the city.
I love when that part comes after a strong "I'm a woman" rant.
Yeah, I'm back in the city. I'm definitely back in the city. I had to be back in the city.
Tired of them bunny rabbits down there.
Yeah, there's too much going on.
A lot of rabbits, man.
A lot of rabbits.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Y'all still in Miami?
Nah, I had the best, like, I have the best studio to go to out there. So that's what it is. Shout out to Lo. Shout out to Lo, Johan. Shout out to y'all.
Get your shit off.
Yeah.
Shout out to you niggas.
Where your mom at?
Yo, Melii sound effects are the greatest, man.
Yeah, Melii sound effects go in the JBP Hall of Fame.
Facts.
This was awesome. You have an open door invite whenever you feel like it.
Don't say that, because if I'm saying in the corner,
for
you're
real.
like, why this bitch back here again?
No, we won't.
Shot o'clock.
Hey!
No, we won't.
Yeah, no, or whenever you just need some niggas to just listen to the bullshit that's going on out here. Feel free. When can fans like me get more music, even though you just put out music?
I'm actually about to go to the studio right now, and I'm going to just release that shit like nothing.
Do it.
But I'm gonna do like a little freestyle to the Glorilla Tomorrow joint, cause I got very like, hey, like Glorilla is fire.
I think so too.
Yeah.
She's so fire.
You got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. You got all the little bitches, but the biggest one is me.
Hey.
Yeah, nah.
That shit hard though. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit
Nah,
is hard.
she's fire.
Y'all both pussy. I think both of y'all should scissor.
That was Cardi.
I know. Yo, I think the girls. They kicking ass, yo. They kicking our ass.
They foot in niggas' ass. Yeah, they do.
Because niggas is tricking.
Niggas is trash. That's why.
Niggas is
a lot of that,
fucking
too.
niggas, yo. Y'all niggas, yo. We gotta have a man meeting soon. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Not listening to Melii, a few of y'all out there. I'm calling for a man meeting soon. A meeting of the minds. Because some of this shit has gotta stop, yo.
You know what it is?
Enough is enough.
Women are tired.
Brother. See, look.
Women
All right,
are
you know what? Melii's been great, yo. It's been a blast. Hey, you go do that shit on Michelle Obama's podcast, all right? Nah, yo, we love you.
It's been great.
You have been awesome.
Thank you.
Have fun in the studio. We can't wait to hear it.
Have fun rolling loud this weekend.
Yes, bro, congratulations. Yes, have a blast out there. Turn up.
It's shot o'clock.
And
it's
let's
shot
end
o'clock.
it.
But yeah, we'll end the podcast first.
And
Got you.
happy you're back in New York.
Yeah, word.
Happy to have you back. All right. Oh, I didn't even do the outro.
L beats everybody in the verses.
We was asking who could L go against?
You got to go get
who?
To beat him or try to beat him?
Just that would make a good versus.
Busta maybe, but I think LO smokes him.
But I think
I don't
like
it's
that.
It's a good versus though. But
That's a good versus, but it's kind of weird because the eras.
Yes, that's
are a
why I don't
little
like it.
weird.
Yep.
That being said, no one from LL era can
battle him.
Can battle him because he kept going till 2000s.
Yeah, nobody in front.
It is nobody that can battle him. I know you kids kill L for this opening bar, but listen.
Call me Big Ellie.
I was excited when this dropped, goddammit. This was my shit. Timbaland showed his ass on this beat.
Timbaland was showing his ass on every beat in that era.
This one in
True
particular
innovator.
for me, as a nigga signed to Def Jam, watching an old nigga just put out a smash right quick. Soon as that beat come on, I said, damn. Man, damn.
Yeah, as a rapper, you hear that,
Damn,
and you
yo.
like,
He did this. The rapping niggas would have got this beat. Mic check, mic check. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this podcast as much as we enjoyed giving it to you. My dad snuck away again. My dad made some burgers, fed us.
Hey, I was getting ready to say, look, if he want to do that, he ain't got to never get on camera.
Nah, he got to get on camera.
He make them burgers like that.
He got to come
cool.
sit down and talk to us. Shout out to Pop. Shout out to Melii. Shout out to Akon who stopped by. Praise Patronies, y'all. See that soon.
Yeah, it's a treat.
Listen, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir, so long, goodbye. It go. Remember, life is a series of moments and moments pass.
Fins up.
So let's make this one last. Shut up. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. Fins up on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm going to text you on Sunday.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Who y'all got?
You tough today.
Bills.
Yeah, you tough today.
I'm not tough.
They call you Big Bucky. I'm going to text him on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, man.
Who
Have
y'all
your
got this
phone
weekend?
on,
Who
too.
the Giants got?
The Cowboys.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Cooper Rush. Jerry
It's like
Jones.
Cooper Cup, but different.
Let me pause this for a minute to highlight Jerry Jones lying to the media. Let me highlight Jerry Jones lying to the media talking about, boy, I'd love nothing more than if a quarterback struggle were to ensue, because that means we winning games, and Cooper Rush is out there winning some games. Right? Ish, can you speak to this? Tell the truth, yo.
I second that motion, Mr. Jones.
He hasn't looked back. He hasn't looked back.
Corey, what you think?
He hasn't looked back.
What did he say that didn't make
Mass
sense?
ass nigga.
What did he say that didn't make sense?
You do not. He is lying.
No,
he
he's
is
not.
lying.
Listen to what
he's lying.
Do you hear what he's saying?
I heard what I comprehend
He's
well.
saying, yo, I would love nothing more except for the media.
Corey, you believe that? Oh, thank
All right,
you.
that's why I said I
stop
wanna hear
it.
what
Come
Corey
on,
got
Ish.
to say about
Come
it.
on, Ish. You don't have to do this. You have to die on this hill.
It's okay,
It's
bro.
not a hill.
It's a
You do
steep
not
hill.
hope that a quarterback war ensues.
No, you're not listening to what he's saying. He's saying, yo, because the media is the only people that create a quarterback war.
Yeah.
Which means that if you have an inkling of a quarterback war, Cooper Rush is out here killing shit.
I totally disagree that the media is who makes a quarterback
Absolutely.
war.
In an instance where somebody's hurt, yeah, the media will do that.
Absolutely.
The media will
They
be the one
did
to
it
do
with
it.
Tony Romo and Dak.
The
Yes.
media can do that. I'm not discrediting what he's saying. But them being the only people that do that, nah, I think practice does that a lot too.
Yeah, the practice facility.
Absolutely.
I think
Yo,
what them niggas
You
be
start
seeing
to see
behind
what's going on here, and then you see what he's doing.
when Colin Kaepernick started turning up, sorry, Alex Smith, you got to go. I'm seeing something
In the
different.
game.
Hey, Pat Mahomes, Alex Smith, hey, I'm seeing something different back here.
Yeah.
He got to go soon.
Yeah,
Aaron
they
Rodgers,
knew he
Brett
was going.
Favre.
There's no
they knew
way.
he
There's
was
no
gone.
way. The coaches. It's not just a coach. There's mad coaches watching all this shit.
Let me ask you a question.
For hours.
Dak got his job how?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dak got his job how?
Begging.
You think Dak
Showing the fuck up.
Yo,
Dak
what are you
was
talk-
outshining Tony Romo in practice?
Probably.
No, he went 12-1, nigga.
It's Tom Brady.
He
Drew
went
Brees.
12-1.
Tony Romo was hurt.
Tom
I ain't
Brady.
talking to
I mean,
Cowboys.
not
when
Drew
he
Brees,
came back.
Drew Bledsoe.
When he came back.
He came back hurt.
But you think the media did that?
He came back hurt.
No,
Absolutely.
the media didn't do that.
As soon as Tony Romo retired, the first thing he said was, "Yeah, I had a disc in my back. She was fucked up for the last 9 years. So I'm sorry about the little fumble snap thing."
That's what he said.
Yes,
that's what he said. That nigga was down there crying on the sideline watching that.
Ish, if you pay a nigga $300 million or $200 million,
You don't want a quarterback controversy at all.
You do not
That's all he
want.
said.
You do not
That's
want.
that's why he say he lying.
Of course. No, that's I hear. You missing my.
But
You
what
missing
he's
his
saying,
point.
He's saying is that means we win a game.
Yeah,
Yes.
as long as we win the games, then
So
I'll deal
he's
with
saying,
that.
"Yo, I'm happy as hell if somebody creates a quarterback controversy."
We got
because
two.
to have that means we winning games out here.
Yeah.
For y'all to even say it's a quarterback controversy, we
Or
winning
it means
games.
you look good in the losses that's coming up. You got money on the game this week? Shut up.
Nah, you do.
You
With
said,
him.
man, you
Yeah,
got
but he wanted points.
Huh?
No,
no.
I got
Oh, yeah,
he do
oh, yeah,
got,
yeah,
he do got money
buck.
with me. Why the fuck?
Yeah, because you had to clarify to make sure he meant.
You do.
You said what?
That's exactly how you be losing Monopoly. Yo, last
can we
but
bring the
certainly
Monopoly
not
game
least,
in
yeah, we could bring Monopoly, nigga.
You know how to
The
play?
baddies are
I'm not a big
insecure.
Monopoly guy, but I'll play.
The stagnant women want to travel, and the
I'll play.
closed-minded women want to teach you things.
Yeah, we ain't doing that no more.
And Ish always want to bring a newcomer Monopoly player so he can leech off of him.
Ask him what I just said.
No, nigga. Phenomenal job today, gentlemen, on all fronts. On all fronts. Salute to you guys.
Salute to you as well, Captain.
Ak, I love you, bro. I know you got heat on your phone.
Hey, man, that shit have died down, man.
Yeah, you'll be all right, man.
That shit have died down, Ak.
New Joe Budden. Enough of daddy.